Hello and welcome, everybody. It's June. It's Thursday, June 1st, and it's time for Marvel Legendary Randomizer number 125. I'm happy to see all of you here. Got a couple of things to talk about on the top of this, but right now I want to start by saying I'm about to give away a copy of Midnight Suns. This comes courtesy of Upper Deck. They sent me a copy. They were very nice to do so, and I want to pay this forward by sending it to one of you. So, here's what we're going to do. If you would like to win this copy of Midnight Suns, I will ship it within the U.S. if you're a U.S. resident. If you are a U.S. resident and you want to win this copy of Midnight Suns, all you got to do is put in exclamation Moonlight in the chat, and you will be entered, and I'll go over the giveaway in just a little bit. Just go ahead and put exclamation Moonlight in chat if you want to win that, and you will be entered, and I'll roll that in just a little bit. Okay, while that's going on, hello and welcome. Special thanks today to Kyla and Ollie, who have taken over a lot, or most, of the Randomizer League responsibilities here. So they're the ones who put up the form last week and built Setup B, been taking care of that in the Discord, and they also compiled the results today, which we'll be going over, and they'll be continuing to do so for the future of the Randomizer League while I play this one on stream. So give them a big thanks for starting that off and doing a great job for the first week. Thank you guys so much for taking that over. Other notes, there's going to be another stream on Sunday. I'm making up for the tournament stream I wasn't able to play yet. So on Sunday, I'm going to be playing Week 6's top-rated setup, which was the upper bracket one. So look forward to that. It's a really fun setup with villains going all over the place. And I got to acknowledge this hype train that has just started as I was doing announcements. I'm going to go over that once again. If you want to win this copy of Midnight Suns and you live within the U.S., go ahead and put in exclamation Moonlight to enter that. So here we go. So I'm going to thank everybody here. Dynamite, thank you so much for the sub. 1 year. Happy stream birthday, Dynamite, for 12 months of subs. Thank you so much. Snash108, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Adam Etheron, thank you so much for the Prime sub. And Tech Fiend, thank you much for the Prime resub. Oh, by the way, Snash, that's 2 years for you today. That's awesome. Yeah, so Midnight Suns, it's not restricted to who doesn't have the set. Anybody who's here and says Moonlight in the chat with exclamation point can win. You can already have it. It's totally fine. I have another one to give away. I'll go over in a second. But thank you so much. Adam's 22 months, and then Tech Fiend is 2 months as well. Thank you guys so much. All right. Second thing, I have another set to give away. But here's the thing about that second set. Thank you so much for the bits, Joel, for the cheer. This second set, if you don't know our mysterious donor here, there's somebody who likes to message me and say, hey, I have these sets to give away, and I want you to give them away to certain people who participate in the tournament, who do certain things. So this set is going to be a giveaway of Into the Cosmos. And while you guys are typing in exclamation Moonlight, if you're a U.S. resident, to win Midnight Suns, I have another giveaway to do here. So there are only 3 people. The parameters were these people participated in the tournament up to 4 weeks in a row. Didn't have to win, didn't have to stay in the upper or lower bracket. But they had to participate all 4 weeks, and they had to not have Into the Cosmos. And there's only 3 people or teams on this list. So here are the 3 that are eligible. They may not even be here in chat. But this is what the mysterious donor said they were going to, what the rules were going to be. So let me go ahead and show you this before we do the Midnight Suns giveaway. It is going to be Mango Strike, Frequent, and No Master, and Jay Goodenough are the 3 that are entered to win Into the Cosmos. If you are here and you do win, please message me and I'll give the mysterious donor your address so they can send it to you. Here's who the Into the Cosmos is going to, and let's roll for it. One of these 3 will win Into the Cosmos that does not already have it. And looks like, oh, that's a mess. Looks like it's going to Mango Strike. So I don't think you're here, Mango Strike. I didn't see you in chat, but you are awesome. And if not, I'll message them in the Discord. So congrats on that. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and take care of the giveaway for Midnight Suns. Once again, if you still want to get in on this giveaway, you just got to put an exclamation Moonlight right now. How many people? There's 7 people who said they wanted to win Midnight Suns if you're a U.S. resident. And that's it so far. So I'll just give just a minute. I'll do that after I go over the results. Just give more people time to get in here and enter. And we got a level 2 hype train for 3 more minutes, which is really cool. Thank you very much. Let's talk about... Oh, speaking of Grey Warden here, a couple quick updates. I made an update to Legendary Legacy Adventure, the campaign adventure mode. If you haven't played it, it's a lot of fun. A lot of folks, including Grey Warden and Remington Chase and other people here in the chat, have designed 5 5 battle hero paths for each specific character in Legendary, and I've just started to add additional paths. So some characters will have multiple paths you can choose from. You can choose one that's more thematic from somebody. You can choose one that's more technical from somebody. And so check that out. Those are going to be updated as time goes on. There's only a few more paths that need to be done before the entire mode is complete, and everybody's got a path. We're going to keep adding as many as people want to make. So check that out in the Legacy Adventure channel. If you want to design a hero path and you weren't able to do it before, you can do it now, and I'll add it in. So check that out. All right, let's go ahead and go over the results right now of. Actually, no. Let's roll for the Midnight Suns giveaway, because I don't see anybody else in chat saying Moonlight. So let's do that now. So we've got 8 eligible people. There's not going to be a wheel for this one. It's just going to show up in chat right there. I'm going to have Nightbot do it. So whoever's name comes up, please DM me on Discord, and I will send this out to you. Kyla, you get a certain. It would be funny if that triggered an expansion that doesn't exist yet. Oh yes, one more thing I wanted to mention. If you want to win this copy, you're in the US, put an exclamation Moonlight. One more thing I want to mention. We are starting the Matrix trilogy rewatch or rewatch in the Discord. I personally have not seen. You've missed. I'm giving this copy of Midnight Suns away to anybody who is a U.S. resident that wants to. Put an exclamation Moonlight if you want to enter. So I have not seen anything beyond the first Matrix movie, and the first one I've seen a long time ago, so I don't remember most of it. And the next Legendary that's coming out is Legendary Matrix, or Legendary Counters the Matrix, covering the first 3 movies in the trilogy, the original trilogy there. And so we're going to rewatch the movies together. If you want to participate and watch those movies and follow along there, you got to go to the Channels and Roles section in the top of the Discord and select that you're interested in Legendary The Matrix. And within that private channel, you can see a few different threads where we can talk about The Matrix and the other the movies along with it. What is it? The Matrix Revolutions? I forget the name of it. I have to learn these movies. I really want to play the set, so somebody name all 3 movies because I don't remember. It's the Resurrections, right? And Matrix Too Fast, Too Furious. How does it go? Anyway, watch along with us, and we're going to be talking about all the movies. All right, let's go ahead and roll for this Midnight Suns giveaway. Reloaded and Revelations. Thank you so much. Yeah, those are the 3 movies that the set covers. And before I play the game, I really want to learn about all the movies, so come talk about it with us. Here we go. Let's roll for this Midnight Suns giveaway. This is going to 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Did you look at the chat? Look at what just happened. Do you see that? Do you see what just happened? Big shows up, says Moonlight right before I click the button, like a split second, and then wins it. Well, congratulations. Go ahead and DM me your information and snipe it at the very last second, and I will send this out to you, and I hope you enjoy it. It's a really fun set. Yeah, there you go. That was pretty funny. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the league. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. That is a sniped win if I ever saw one. Awesome. All right, and there'll be more giveaways in the future, don't worry. All right, let's go ahead and go over these results here. Again, thank you, Ollie and Kyla, for compiling this. Here they are. All right. It was Epic, Grim Reaper, and we finished a hype train. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna drink some water. No need to redeem a Hydra. This one's for free. This one's for free. Okay, here was the setup. It was Epic, Grim Reaper, Trains, Black Widows in the red room. Go ahead and let me know real quick what you think the win rate was and what you think the like value was out of 5, and then what percent out of 100% of people won this thing. All right. All right, let's go ahead and look. So we got 81%, 4.1. 4-ish like value. I don't remember what they are, so we're gonna go ahead and see. 81%, 4.1. Anybody else? Nobody else? I'm gonna pop it up and see what it says here. 3, 2, 1. All right, it was a win rate of 78% and a fun level of 4.1. Very close. Jalt got it exactly right on the fun level, 4.1, which makes it an awesome setup, which is pretty good. It almost can't be better. And then it was a moderate win rate. So not too bad. But very nice there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual results. And then get on to our new setup today. Starting with setup B. Here we go. So Seth Likes Pizza is there at 11th place. 10th place goes to Sway. And I think Sway, this is the first time that Sway played the league. So welcome to the league. Oh, I don't see... oh, you know what I don't see? I don't see the... Ooh. Here it is. I gotta lock the, I gotta hide a couple things. We can't see the key. I knew there was something I missed reminding. But that's alright. Give me a second. No problem. I have to freeze the row so that everybody can see the key. Otherwise, it gets confusing. It was my fault. I forgot to mention that I do that. All right. It's no problem. All right, let's go back into it. And here we go. All right, we're back to business here. All right, so we got Sway at 10th place with 13 total rank points. Moving up. 9th place goes to Montax with 17.5 total rank points. This just shows you that the core box is still very enjoyable. X-Men deck with a sprinkling of the Avengers proved to garner enough attack and recruit to take down locations and recruit rares, and that's all you want to do in this setup. 8th place goes to Avatar, so not last place at all, with 21.5 total rank points, unless you meant setup A, and we'll have to see what that looks like. Here we go. Snatch 108 at 7th place, 24 total rank points. 5th place is a tie between Jay Parnell and Snatchcat, 25 points for each of them. Jay Parnell doing a bit better in points per turn, and Snatchcat doing a bit better in turn count. Jay Parnell said, Yelena and Hellcat were a potent team, but not quite as potent as the classic duo of Gambit and Storm. Fun setup, maybe the only time Hydra base can occasionally make the game tougher. That is true, with the location buff that Grim Reaper got. But, you'll see. 4th place goes to Winged Crusader with a 29 total rank points. 5th in points per turn and turns, but still got the 4th place there. Got a 6 recruit start and collected a Spinning Cyclone, which helped with clearing the locations. At the end, the Storm Gambit deck could go through the whole deck, but the other deck was almost all instinct and put in good work by recruiting 2 rares and a ton of card draw. Loved the heroes in this one. There you go. Ali and Kyla, great job. They loved the heroes in Setup B. Top 3 for Setup B. 3rd place goes to Off the Cuff with 32 total rank points and loved it with a 5 fun level. 2nd place goes to Jolt with 36 total rank points, almost first across the board, 2nd in points per turn. So 1st place must be a real good score, and it goes to Red John with 37 total rank points, who had a success with Storm there. 28 turns, almost tied with Jolt, but more points per turn there. And well done, top 3 there. Here we go, up to Setup A. There it is. All right, so we got Montax and Tech Fiend there, unfortunately at the bottom of this week. But then 9th place was a tie between Joe Stone and Brent Campbell, 15 points for each of them. Brent says, I felt like I was so lucky getting 3 Piercing Energy Polaris cards early in the game, but was proven wrong considering half of the villain deck and scheme didn't have VP. Ouch. Only managed to get 1 hit off on Reaper. The other hand used all tech Bruce Banner and Lady Sif, which managed to absolutely dominate. I finally managed to clear all the locations towards the end, but drew 3 twists in a row, which promptly put an end to the game. Been there. Okay, 8th place goes to Off the Cuff, 21 total rank points. 7th place is Mikey Gill, 97, 25 total rank points. 6th place is me with 31.5 total rank points. And if you look at the comments, it was a skin of my teeth win right there if you didn't get to watch my video. But I had a good time with it. Okay, 5th place goes to Jay Parnell. Why is this that color? Because look at this. We got a 3-way tie for 2nd. Let's go over all of this. So Jay Parnell got 32.5 total rank points. So Red John, Snatchcat, and Jol all tied for 2nd with 37.5 total rank points. So we got 4th, 5th, 3rd in the win column, or in the turns column. We got 3rd, 2nd, and 4th in the points per turn. And then Snatchcat said about his game, I managed to play Lady Sif's ultimate 5 times in 1 turn. That was fun, I can imagine. So well done, everybody, for tying. So look at this. Everybody tied for the win column. No escapes, and that's where we get a lot of ties. When there's no escapes, everybody wins, and then we got a lot of stuff going on. But well done. So who broke through that tie and made 1st place? It was Snash 108 and Speakin' with 42 total rank points. Look at that. First across the board with everything. And here's how. Speakin' managed to score Daredevil's Rare and played it when she only had 2 cards with different costs in her deck. Grim Reaper reaped infinite doom upon himself. So Daredevil's Rare is the one that checks the top 2 cards of your deck. You discard them, and if they have different costs, you get attack, you do it again. And that's an infinite if you only have the 2 cards left in your deck. So that must have been real fun. Ended it on turn 27 probably. So well done there. We got an infinite with victory this week, and those are always rare but fun to achieve. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed this one. Moving on to this new week of games, we have only a handful of masterminds left. And we've been talking behind the scenes and in front of the scenes about plans once all the masterminds are defeated, and we'll go over those when the time comes. But for now, we do have to still get through those Masterminds. So, of the cards left, a few of the Masterminds and a good chunk of the schemes, most of the schemes. Is it most of the schemes or is it a lot of schemes are left? What do you want to see today? And heroes could be anybody. Nobody is eliminated from the heroes. Yeah, he's gonna be rough. I don't expect to keep a winning streak, but I'm gonna do my best to try to get through all the ones that I can. Again, is today the day that Gambit is randomized? We have not. Gambit is the only core set hero that has not been randomized into any of my setups in all 124 streams before this. So let's see. Bring me Thanos, bring me Gambit, Thanos rematch, Squire Girl. I love that. Typos are my favorite. No epics, please. And Dre with the 3 Thanoses. By the way, if you want fun emotes like that Thanos right there, beyond the ones you get for being a subscriber, get the Franker Faces with a Z extension for your phone or for your PC or whatever you're using, and you can get access to a whole bunch of emotes I put in there. Those are the ones that appear here. If you can't see those in your chat, you got to get the extension. All right, I think I want to start this thing. Let's get the predictions up real quick so we can let people blindly predict before they see the thing. How's this game going to go? Get those in if you like. Thank you, Dre. Show off some of those fancy emotes we got there to get people to go over there. I should put a trigger so people can link to get the extension. It's fun. Okay. By the way, there was a suggestion on the YouTube channel. By the way, I'm only about 20 subscribers away from 1,000 subscribers. And if you remember, I said on YouTube, if I got 1,000 subscribers, I would do a marathon Legendary Legacy Adventure stream. I'm still committing to that. Just 20 more subscribers, and I will be doing that one of these weekends after that happens. So if you want to see that, get somebody to subscribe. We can get us there. All right, 2 people say I can win this already without knowing what it is. It'll be all day. It'll be a 24-hour stream, and it'll be split into 2 12-hour streams because you guys asked for me to do that. Shioka is broken. Does it work? Okay, let me know. I'll check it out. Okay, let's open this up. Let's randomize this thing. I am stalling too long because I'm afraid of what's going to show up. I don't know if you could tell. Here we go. More blind predictions coming in. Howard the Duck could be great. If there's other unaffiliated in there, he thrives in that environment. Oh, the last thing I forgot to mention. I just gave away Midnight Suns, and I forgot to talk about Midnight Suns. This is the last week where Midnight Suns will not be in the rotation. Next week, it'll be a month since its release, around a month since its release. So next week, Midnight Suns is in the rotation. And there are certain combos I really hope don't come up. So let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Who is he aligned with? I gotta click the button. I gotta know. Are you ready? Okay, before I do this, hold on. I gotta pause. I gotta talk about this. What did we talk about? Should I roll? So is the second mastermind? Should I go with whatever this mastermind is? It's still applying the restrictions. Remember everybody we defeated, or should it be from the entire pool of masterminds for the second one? I totally forgot we talked about last time. I'm going to get these cards, and then you can tell me in chat what you think you remember or what you think I should do. And before I reveal it, before I look at it, I think it should be the entire pool, so I think I should roll for it separately. But let me go ahead and get these things. We'll do that at the very end. Actually, no, you need to know who that is to make your predictions. So I think entire pool too. So I'm going to go ahead and open up... I'm going to open up Scheme Twister, because I love Scheme Twister as a backup randomizer. So, and we'll go ahead and take a look. Oh, it closed. All right, here we go. Let me hide this for a second. We gotta roll. We gotta do one more. It's gonna hurt my time. It's okay. Scheme Twister. He could be in an alliance with himself. We'll see what comes up. All right. So this says Red Skull right now because that's what came up by default. But I'm just going to spin. So do we have all the expansions selected? Infinity's... Oh. It's not all selected? Hold on. I got to hold the shift key. It was probably fine before. All right. Let me select everything. Everything except for Midnight Suns. Oh, I can just do this. All right, here we go. And control Midnight Suns. I guess I can just keep rolling. All right. Technically, I don't know until twist 1. But I guess that's true. Man, my time's terrible. I gotta see exactly what it says. But it's gonna say it in the setup, so everybody's gonna know before twist 1 anyway. It doesn't really matter. All right, I'm gonna press the button right here with the Mastermind that appears when I press twist is going to be the Mastermind. Thank goodness it's not Epic Onslaught. Let's see who it is. In 3, 2, 1. Epic Ronan. All right, it's Epic Ronan. Let me just do a few more clicks just to make sure it's not stuck on Epic. Nope, it's not. All right, it's gonna be Epic Ronan, which is delightful. Let me go back into this. It's kind of starting as a mess, so it's okay. All right, so it's Thanos and Epic Ronan is the Dark Alliance. So that should be something. We got stones, we got artifacts, we got... It is thematic. Actually, it is. All right, I'm already 3 minutes in. Let me get the cards now. You got time for the prediction still. Yeah, but I might be in trouble. Yeah, if he kept being loyal, or he was loyal. All right. I don't know if this is the game to take down Thanos, so we're gonna try. I didn't even look at the hero deck. I've been so focused on this other Mastermind. But yeah, the hero deck, you got Rogue and Captain Marvel, and Ms. Marvel, and Drax with some artifacts. It should be something. We got the Heralds of Galactus, though. We got the Hydra base, though. So, Hydra base makes it less likely for the stones to escape. We'll see. I don't know. Here's my pile of schemes. Dark Alliance is a fun one. It's very simple, because it just throws extra Masterminds in there. But we might eliminate it. I don't know. Looks like it's a 5-5. And people who say I'm going to win this. Or lose. Get the stones. Infinity Stones. Yes, everybody thank Mr. Cuff. I love that. We got the Heralds. We got the Hydra base. Kyle and Ollie are probably already working on setup B right now. Looking forward to see what they come up with. They get to use Rogue still, and they get to use Captain Marvel. But that's it. Although you do need Ronan. You do need Ronan, so I guess we can... This is a weird situation. I actually don't need Ronan. They're going to replace Ronan with somebody else. That's how it works. They're going to replace Ronan with another Infinity Saga, Secret Wars, and or Core. Unless we want to do something weird and throw in Guardians of the Galaxy too, but I don't know. We haven't had to do with Dark Alliance yet. I think we did World War Hulk when we swapped in other things. Anyway, my clock is ticking. I gotta keep going. All right, Skaar. A little bit of the odd one out, but he's got some good combos here, actually. We got Captain Marvel as well. Captain Marvel. So far, she is the only S-tier hero from Secret Wars Volume 1 that we've rated so far. I don't want to have to do that, but yes, it would be thematic. There's Rogue, and we got Drax and Ms. Marvel. This is MCU Drax and Ms. Marvel. Champions. I really enjoyed reading Champions. I didn't know I would enjoy it as much as I did. Okay, that's it. And the second Mastermind is going to be Epic Ronan, so I gotta get that. And that'll be it. Switching to his Epic side, of course. And we can start. Okay. Here he is. Found him. All right, that took way too long. Let's place everybody. Speaking of placing things, submissions are still open. It's a 7-7, so it is a perfect tie in people. But people who say I'm going to win are a little more confident here. I think I would pick win for me for this one. I think I have more going for me than against me. But that's just me. We got Ronan here. We got Thanos here. I could be totally wrong, though. Let's build that villain deck. So we need 5 strikes, 3, 4, 5. 8 twists. 2 mystery bystanders. 1, 2. Turn that face down. Put this together in 8 piles. Yeah, the Hydra base is what I'm looking at to be like, oh, that's gives me a chance against Thanos. It's just the Hydra being too incompetent to handle the stones, and for some reason, Thanos got so confident with Ronan actually doing what he said that he actually hired Hydra to help him, and they're going to let him down. So, but yeah, the whole thing with Captain Marvel and Rogue, and then Ms. Marvel there too. We got our the Marvels, not quite. We don't have Spectrum here, but Rogue has some history with Carol, and then we have Ms. Marvel, or we have Drax and Skaar, who that would be an interesting combo to see interact. For sure. I'll have to check Endgame because of the Time Stone. Yes, thank you. So let me do that after I get everything shuffled up. So Endgame, I got to count 8, if I recall it correctly, 8 cards per player from the bottom of the deck. That's when it's the Endgame. Yeah, thank goodness it wasn't any of those. And I got lucky enough to have the Hydra base. And you guys get the Hydra base too. So the answer is yes. So we re-rolled on a different randomizer to make sure it was in the full pool, and we got Epic Ronan, Marcus. So it should pull from everybody. But yeah, if you are using the Wheel of Fate randomizer, the restrictions on cards will apply to not just the main cards, but any extra cards that are added to the setup from those groups. So like extra heroes in the villain deck, that kind of thing, it'll only pull from heroes that you haven't restricted. Which is fine. Obviously, more options would be better, but it's not a deal breaker. I'll check who it rolled at the end of the game. How about I don't want to jinx things. I don't want to more accurately. I don't want to mess up my mental state by seeing who that was. But I promise I will check at the end. So who it originally randomized. 2 meat shields, 2 competent women, and a fangirl travel the cosmos to save Xandar from 2 evil masterminds. I don't know. I think Ms. Marvel's pretty competent too. But Drax and Skaar are kind of meat shieldy. I won't argue with that. But she's definitely also a fangirl. That's her whole thing. But I'm glad Carol and Rogue are working back together after their history. Speaking of Rogue, do you guys agree with me that Rogue's introduction to the MCU, if at all, should be by way of Carol, Captain Marvel in a way? Maybe in a similar way to their interaction in the comics? They have to be planning for that, right? Because they're in a situation where the X-Men are not around yet, mutants are just starting to show up, and Captain Marvel's one of the... Now she's becoming a more senior Avenger that's around. So that would be a great way to introduce her, don't you think? That hasn't been seen in the movies before because those 2 characters haven't been able to be in the movies before together. I don't know. I'd love to see it. Right here, our deck is shuffled. And starting hands. So while I'm doing that, looks like the submissions are closed for predictions. And it's locked 7-7. But 7 people have 64% of the points towards a win. Other 7 have 36% of the points towards a lose or a draw. So the wins have it a little bit by the confidence level. But we'll find out what the accuracy is here. Yeah, I think it's too good to ignore. Just kind of like how if they bring in Nova, they already have the decimation of Xandar set up to have the origin of Nova. You know? All right, Ollie says last week's league results are officially posted on the sheet. So if you didn't get to check them out here, go check them out there. This is great. Thank you guys for having that up already. And extra scheme set up. We got to do the Ronan thing. So he just is off to the side with his tactics. And then we bring in 1. Okay. Let's hide that time. It's terrible, but we were busy. Okay, so let's... the submissions are closed. I'm going to get rid of those. Hide the predictions. Let's go over our Mastermind and Scheme and fill up our HQ. So our main Mastermind is going to be Thanos from Marvel Studios' The Infinity Saga Thanos. He gets +1 attack for each Infinity Stone in the City and or Escape pile. Master Strike, the leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. Then an Infinity Stone. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. This is very cosmic. This is extremely cosmic, so I need this playlist. It's not very Thanos music, though. Hold on. Oh, this is good intro music, I suppose. All right. Master Strike, the leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. Then an Infinity Stone worth 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile. If you didn't have any, each player gains a wound, and Thanos wins when 6 Infinity Stones escape. This one is a rough one, but again, the Hydra base should help with this by making it less likely that things get pushed through the city, especially with the very powerful Heralds of Galactus in there. Yeah, it's a classic one, my cosmic level one. And I'll have to go back to this one because I haven't memorized it completely yet. And then we've got the scheme, which is Dark Alliance. Got 8 twists there, so I need to update my tracker in a second. Good game, already done. Twist 1. Add a random second Mastermind to the game with 1 Mastermind tactic. We've already randomized. It's going to be Epic Ronan. Twist 2 to 4. If the second Mastermind is still in play, it gains another Mastermind tactic. Twist 5 to 6. Each Mastermind captures a bystander. And this is a timer. Twist 7. Evo wins. And just real quick, for the league, we kind of know who the Mastermind is ahead of time. So it's going to be Epic Ronan. When he comes in, he's got 7 attack. His Master Strike is each player with 6 or more cards in hand discards 2 cards at random. And then Ronan captures the strike as a Necrocraft ship villainous weapon that gives +2 attack. When you gain a Necrocraft ship, it becomes a triggered artifact that says whenever a Master Strike is completed, draw a card. So, unfortunately, I don't have... Thanos doesn't put the Master Strike anywhere else, so I can't do any cheese with that by moving them in 2 places. So I get to pick which order it happens, but that's about it. So let's put Ronan off to the side. For now, he'll be back. Hide the setup. Oh, let's fill up our HQ as well. Hopefully it's a good HQ. We are starting with... Hey, there's Supersonic Flight Captain Marvel. This was recently rated an S tier card by all of you. There's another one. Okay, there's Long Arm of the Law Ms. Marvel. We've got Absorb Energies Captain Marvel, a nice one early. And then we've got Scarred Past Skaar. So I've got... Yeah. Good point. Yeah, there's 8 twists I got to update. 7 out of 8 means, you know, there's still going to be a twist left in there when you lose to the scheme by the timer. Let's update that, and you guys can talk about the HQ. I see the makings of a great Captain Marvel deck. Other one's a little more mishmash, but we'll see how that works. And let me take a second to update that. We also got to keep track of... I got to count the endgame tracker, and then we need to track Infinity Stones escape. So give me a moment to update those. And yeah, cheap HQ was a great start. All right, we got 8 twists. We have Stones escape. And yeah, 6... well, it's going to change. I'll be updating that as we go, because as the twists happen, there's going to be more and more tactics. Although, yeah, so we've got... I'm trying to remember to update it live. She can definitely do the heavy lifting, and then I'm just checking. Yep, 6 Stones escape. Starting with 5 Mastermind / tactics. I think this should work. Hydra levels last game. There we go. I think that looks good. We'll adjust that when we need to, and we will need to. I'll probably hit the twist first. You know me. And I love how it's Captain Marvel versus Thanos. It's not the MCU Captain Marvel, but it's this Carol. All right. With that, I think I'm ready to start. If you're ready. Oh, I'm not ready. There's some water coming in, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. I got to open up the thing. Oh, it's Montax. Thank you, Montax. So once again, if you just got here, the most important thing right now is we're doing an official The Matrix Trilogy rewatch in the Discord. So if you want access to that and talk about the movies along with us, please go to Channels and Roles, select that you're interested in Legendary The Matrix, Legendary Encounters The Matrix, and you'll have access to the channel and you can participate in our rewatch. I kind of have some rough dates to finish all 3 movies by the end of the month, but do it at your own pace. I'm going to probably watch them along the schedule and start discussing. Okay. We got a game to play. Let's start it. Oh, endgame. I got to track the endgame. Here we go. 16 from the bottom. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's see. Because of the time stone, right? Oh, got a lot of questions coming in. Does the time stone care about the endgame? I didn't look, so I was just trusting what we were saying. If it doesn't, then I won't worry about endgame at all. And that'll make things easier for me. I didn't look through the villain deck. All right, we got a no and a yes. Avatar's usually right about these things, so I'll look it up if I have to. But, okay, let me read the chat real quick. Sway, I disagree with you on them making her... Oh, he does. Okay, so Jalt is right on this one. Cool, I just want to be right. Hey, we're good, we're good. I disagree with you, Sway, on MCU's Captain Marvel, and definitely the first movie, the whole premise of the movie... Just one card, yeah. The premise of the movie was, she was literally not herself for most of the movie, because she didn't know who she was. And the trailer for the Marvel looks pretty good. I kind of liked a little bit of we saw her in Endgame, but I think she's going to get to be more Carol, like the comics, in the Marvel. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. Yeah, that would be cool if there was an official in-game card. And I have not done the AOS rewatch yet. We're going to do the Matrix rewatch, see how it goes. Then if I can expand it to something that uses a TV show, then we can get into that as well. All right. Yeah, if it comes up earlier, I can forget about it. All right, enough talking for now, but keep the comments coming in. Love talking to you guys. Oh, one more thing. I forgot to press this button earlier, so now I'm stuck on the right side. Okay. There's a lot we got to do behind the scenes here. So I'm going to reset to 0. I'm going to start with turn 1 on the left right now. There we go. That worked. Wish me luck. Or don't wish me luck if you said I was going to lose. Whatever you want to do. Turn 1 is... There it is! I got my turn 1 twist. So we're bringing Ronan in right away. So at a random second mastermind to the game with 1 mastermind tactic. So before any... I hoped one of the strikes would go off before he did that. But, not my luck. It's payback for the cheap HQ here. So we got Epic Ronan coming in with 1 tactic. I'm going to shuffle it up. I will change the number of tactics. And we'll put him right next to his buddy Thanos, I guess, in this reality. The game over already. Alright, so... that's 6 hits. Final blow, by the way, I put this in the special rules, Ollie and Kyla. Final blow is only on the last remaining mastermind, whether that's Ronan, whether that's Thanos. So, because it's final, right? Yeah, can't spoil me. Only 1 final blow on whoever's left. It's probably gonna... Well, I don't know. We'll see how many twists go through. Okay. Let's keep it going. 5 recruit. Got a lot of options here. So this might be the start of my Captain Marvel deck. We'll see what I want to do. We got Supersonic Flight, 1 attack, dual class, and then draw a card. Simple as that. Pretty great. And let's look at the other Captain Marvel. This is Absorb Energies, 2 recruit, and then range. For each other range hero you play this turn, you get +1 recruit. These 3 are great ones to pick up early. So even though I can afford more, I can get a sidekick and one of these. I'm gonna take those cards. But let's look at the other cards here because I can't afford them, and that is my rule. We got Scarred Past, Skaar, 2+ attack, and then Instinct, Wounded Fury. You get +1 attack for each wound in your discard pile. And then we got Long Arm of the Law, Ms. Marvel, who has size-changing Covert, draw a card, then Covert, rescue a bystander. A nice way to get some extra VP. So I'm going to start by taking Absorb Energies for 3. I'm going to have 3 recruit in my next turn, so I can go with that. And then we got, Energy Drain Rogue. That'll work great with Ms. Marvel with all the Covert, KOing cards, rescuing bystanders, but I'm going to get a sidekick here. For my second card, it's going to be Zabu for some KOing. I got plenty of recruit and attack just with Captain Marvel, so I can KO all the Greys, and I won't really worry about it too much. That is great to know and great to see. All right, turn 2 gives us our first Hydra base. So here's how these ones work. They've got 2 attack. They are locations. Hydra base gets +2 attack while there is a villain here. Fight, KO one of our heroes, and for any effect that cares, Hydra base are henchmen locations, not henchmen villains. They are not villains, and they're going to go over the closest location to the villain deck, closest city space to the villain deck. So I got to zoom out here. Already a zoom out. Putting them right here, but I'm going to fight them this turn anyway. So why not? Let's go ahead and play 3 recruit and 3 attack. And I'm going to start building up my Covert deck on the right. Let's start with the Hydra base, so I can zoom all the way back in, because I want to zoom in. So, fight, KO one of your heroes. I will KO one of these Hydra operatives that I just played to start with. And then get rid of the Hydra base. And great. Now I can zoom back in. Look at that. Just like that. I think I want to start with Energy Drain. I can't trigger it yet. I'll hopefully get a Covert on turn 4 so I can shuffle and get them together. But I do want the recruit guaranteed, and I can Maybe if another card comes back, I can wait until I got the size changing from Ms. Marvel to get her later for cheaper. But I'm going to start with Energy Drain. It's a great card. And, all right, we got Copy Powers already. All right, so with Energy Drain in my discard pile, there's a good chance I can get on turn 6 Copy Powers, which can get really good, as we all know. So things are going well for me, deck-wise, hero deck-wise, HQ-wise. And we got a Hydra base that I got rid of, so that bought me a little bit of time. Here's our another 3 and 3 on the left. Turn 3 is our first Master Strike here, which is where it's going to really hurt because we got 2 things we got to do. So it doesn't really matter the order. Let's start with Ronan. Each player with 6 or more cards in hand discards 2 cards at random, and then Ronan gets this as a Necrocraft Shipped villainous weapon that becomes +2 attack. If you gain it, it becomes a whenever a Master Strike is completed, draw a card effect. So let's discard cards at random. And this effect is really going to hurt. So I'm hoping, obviously, that I don't lose my recruit, because I need all 3 recruit. But knowing me, probably it's a 50-50 shot. I can't shuffle 6 cards very well. So let's pop 1. Okay, I lost a trooper. That's great. So I can still do my recruit. Oh, 2 cards. 1 more card. I wish it was just 1. That's regular Ronan. Epic Ronan, I think, is... Standard Ronan, I think, is just 1 card. That's why he's epic. All right. I lost my agent anyway. Yep, 2 cards. Yeah, epic is worse. Epic is harder. Go figure. Yeah, it happens. All right, right-hand side. So that nerfed my recruit, so I can't get Supersonic Flight. Yeah, F in the chat for that. Okay. Left side loses 2 operatives, so even worse. All right, he has severely nerfed my turn 3 and 4 recruits, those are vital. So that hurts. And now he gets this as a Necrocraft Ship. So he is now at 9 attack. I'm just going to put his total attack up to 9 to save me the effort, because he might get more ships, and I don't want to put a bunch of dice on there for each 2, so I'm just going to give him 9 right there. And now I got to do Thanos' Master Strike. You can do Master Strike effects in any order you want after when you have more than 1 Mastermind. Okay, leftmost Infinity Stone and City Escapes. There aren't any. Then an Infinity Stone worth 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile. There aren't any. If you didn't have any, each player gains a wound. So there was just a question about this. 2 standard wounds go out. So nerfed hands, no recruits this turn that are from the HQ, and wounds. That was a real hamper on my progress. Okay, what were we doing? We got 4 cards left, and all I can do is get a sidekick. So I will. I'll play my 2 agents. I'll spin the 2 recruit. And I will recruit Throg. Great. Okay, I did get some recruit after all from Throg. But that's all I can do. Speed is important here because of the Twist 7 Eva wins, and with 8 twists in the villain deck. Yeah, the question was who gets a wound? So the question was about, it says, an Infinity Stone worth 4 VP or more enters the city from your victory pile if... Oh, wait, it's if you didn't have... Oh, it's Epic Thanos, right? It was Epic Thanos that had the question, not if you didn't have any. Because Epic Thanos is here. It was... Yeah, each player that didn't have any gains a wound. Okay, that's where the question was. The standard side is more straightforward. Even though the actual card for this has a bit of a typo on it, but this reskin has fixed that. So no question about standard Thanos. It's pretty straightforward. Okay. Good thing he wasn't epic today. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 3 recruit, some other junk, but I can KO the wound with Zabu. That's all I needed. Yeah. And if you don't know, we have a wonderful resource for rules questions in the Discord. If you have a question about Legendary, check the rules sheet, check the official FAQ. But if you're still stumped, come over to the rules questions forum and post about it. Turn 4 is another Hydra base, which I'm just going to peek in here when there's no villain, so we don't have to zoom all the way out. This is actually above the space. Okay, we got 3 recruit. I can get Long Arm of the Law. If I do, I already have Energy Drain. Wounded Fury is not going to do much for me yet, so even though it's at full price, I'll recruit Long Arm of the Law on the right-hand side. And another one is replaced, so that's another one I can get for cheap. Can't fight this Hydra base. Things are going great for a little bit. After that Master Strike, they were going okay. And now they're still going okay. Because if we get a lot of Hydra base top-loaded, we're going to have a big rush of villains. A lot of stones coming in and doing their thing. Okay, so I ended up with 4 recruit. Not enough for copy powers, unfortunately, but I can get a pretty cheap long arm of the law. That turn. Turn 5 is another twist. Have we seen a single villain yet? No. This is turn 5. I got two twists, a Master Strike, and 2 Hydra bases. No villains. It's called the villain deck, but no villains. Anyway, twist 2 to 4. If the second Mastermind is still in play, it gains another Mastermind tactic. So a second tactic. I'll just tuck this under Ronan right there and increase the number to 7. I got 7 hits now I got to do. But I can do something this turn. So, hope those last 2 twists are tucked way far down there. I was going to say. I got 3 recruit. We're going to take supersonic flight. Easy. And, ooh, there's our first Drax. This is dual knives. This one is wonderful for Captain Marvel. Whenever you play another, or Skaar or somebody else, whenever you play another strength or instinct card, you get +1 attack. It's a whenever. And Captain Marvel does draws and stuff. So, this is going to be a great combo if I can get it. Okay, speaking of, well, it's not quite a combo, it's just an effect. KO a card from hand or discard pile. Goodbye, wound. Can somebody tell me how Zabu actually KOs a wound from a hero? Does he do surgery on you? I don't know. And Zabo goes, Zabo. Nope, that's a different character than Zabu. And I can't do anything with this attack, so. Whoops. 3, 4, 5, 6. And no range trigger yet for the absorb energies. I gotta build up there, but I can take dual knives, which is definitely a pickup I want. He does a wound on the wound. Yeah, you know, cancels out. Turn 6, we got a villain, and it's the Stonekeeper. Ambush. If the Soul Stone is in the city or the escape pile, each player discards a card. If it's in a player's victory pile, that player draws 2 cards. None of the above apply. And then fight. Each player KOs one of their heroes. So let's zoom out a little bit just to be fair. We got the Hydra base, and we got Stonekeeper. So the base right now is at 4 attack because it's a villain there. For the most part, though, I don't have to worry about that. It just makes it a little annoying if I'm trying to do the trying to get the KO power. But yeah, I could have fighted this turn if there wasn't a villain there, but it's fine. That's true. All right, can't trigger energy drain, so I got 4 recruit. I've played a covert card, so that Ms. Marvel's got MSIS changing, so she costs 2 less if you've played a covert card. So she's only cost me 1. So I can recruit her for 1 and then see who else comes up. Maybe I can recruit something for 3. I don't think I want to rest this wound away. I'd rather recruit Long Arm of the Law for 1. Okay, I have 3 recruit left. And we've got a divided Drax card, which we'll look at when we can afford it. But I've got 2 attack that won't do anything, and I got a wound that can't do anything. I got 3 recruit. I don't want to take supersonic flight. It wouldn't hurt on the right-hand side, but it'll help the left-hand side more later. I could take Scarred Past. I got to move the HQ along, and the instinct cards have to go somewhere. So I'm going to also take Scarred Past and refresh things just a little. And there's Skaar's Rare appearing on turn 6. It's got 4+ attack. Wounded Fury, then you may KO any number of wounds from your hand and or discard pile, then draw that many cards. Okay, this is going to be useful. There's going to be a lot of wounds given out by Thanos if the strikes keep happening before the stones show up. Okay. So, I should have enough recruit soon to do that, in theory. Let's keep going. Speaking of recruit, all right, I got 5 recruit for copy powers on turn 8. But now it's time for turn 7 on the left-hand side. That was weird. Did you see that? Things are getting glitchy. Come on, stream, hold up. Don't be a repeat of Tuesday. Okay. Turn 7. I don't know the reference, Dre. I apologize. All right, another base. Soon they will all belong to me. There's a reference for you guys. There's a reference from me. That was a gift. All right, absorb energies. No trigger, so 2 recruit. And 2 more. So now that I can afford it, let's go ahead and take a look at the divided Drax card just in case. So we've got I am invisible and Xandar is invincible. So Drax's side is 2 attack, excessive violence, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's strength or instinct, draw it. I mean, it's good enough for the Captain Marvel side. It's good for either side. Right side's got instinct, left side's got strength. Can't really double up on him. And then Xandar is invincible. 2 recruit. If the city is empty, you get +1 recruit, which is going to be a hard sell, even though we got the Hydra base. We haven't seen a single Herald of Galactus yet. So they're going to be hard to get rid of, even with Cosmic Threat. I think I'm still going to go with the dual knives. It's a better option for me. It's going to really help ramp things up for me. All right, 4 recruit on the dual knives. And, all right, I got 3 attack. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take out the Hydra base above the bank. KO one of your heroes. Easy. And it's another shield agent gone. And, nope, yeah, that's it. Okay, we got a reshuffle coming, and we got Throg in hand. We got 2, 3, 4, 5. Question. If I get 8 recruit this turn, do I take Skaar on the left-hand side? It's a strength card. I think I do. I think I should, if that happens, especially with the dual knives. Left-hand side is going all strength. We'll see if I do. I've already got the extra attack from... Almost got the extra attack from Throg. 2 more. But at any time, Ronan could Master Strike and mess me up again, so I gotta be prepared for that. As much as I can be prepared for something like that. By the way, the Stone Keeper is an Infinity Stone for all intents and purposes. So if a Master Strike happens, I have an escaped stone. Depends on how soon I can get 5 attack. And, all right, we got Fire Lord coming in. Our first Herald. I just mentioned them, and here they are. Cosmic Threat, ranged. So they get, at some point, -3 attack for each ranged hero I reveal. I think that's all correct. Fight. Each player reveals a ranged hero or gains a wound. Escape, same effect. We got Size Changing and Cosmic Threat in the same setup, and those are the 2 that I tend to mix up. But I think I'm a little better at it today. 5 recruit. I don't know why. I just put them down here. I wanted to see Fire Lord. I'm like, oh, I have the Heralds of Galactus from Annihilation now. But that's a different Fire Lord card. I got 1 attack. Okay, we're going to look at Mood Swings, but I'm probably going to take Copy Powers. Mood Swings is 3 recruit, and then Instinct, you may gain a wound if you do transform this into Raging Savage. And this one I might actually take on the left-hand side. I do need the trigger, though, because, but it's got Raging Savage, 3+ attack and Wounded Fury, more strength to the left. The question is, can the left-hand side transform this? And I don't think it can, unless I get a second Instinct card. A Sidekick could help with that, but it's a grab bag. But I'm definitely going to go with Copy Powers here, one of the most powerful cards in the game. Play this card as a copy of another hero you played this turn. This card is both covert and the color you copy. So, in theory, I could get an extra copy of Raging Savage. The way that Copy Powers works with a transforming card is you play it as Mood Swings, and then if you gain the wound, you transform it, and then I would lose Copy Powers to the transform pile, though, and I'd get a copy of Raging Savage. That's how it works. It's kind of weird, but I don't know if I want to. But anyway, I'm taking Copy Powers. I'm glad you're here. The game is pretty good so far. And there's another Scarred Past. All right, right side is going Skaar, because look at all the Skaar that's appearing. Skaar and Rogue together at last. I'm so glad this is not a scheme where I got to remember every turn. If you fight a thing, you can do a thing. I played the Enigma code Tuesday, and I kept forgetting to check the code. Not that it mattered. That game was... That stream was such a disaster in so many ways. If you were there, I apologize, but I hope it was fun for you. I have to post it later. But boy, was that the opposite of what's going on here. Things are going pretty smoothly today. Here we go. 3, 4. Those wounds keep popping up. Unfortunate hand. The gauntlet is... I don't know. Ronan's actually helping Thanos here today. All right, turn 9, legitimately. Another Fire Lord comes in. Okay, Captain Marvel can help with that. She's got Cosmic Threat, so right now I can reveal my 1 ranged card, put them down to 7, but I can always wait on that, which I will. I'm going to play Supersonic Flight, 1 attack, and draw a card. It's going to be Dual Knives. All right, so Dual Knives is out. Unfortunately, I played Supersonic Flight first. This is a triggered artifact. Whenever you play another Strength or Instinct card, you get +1 attack. So Throg will help with that. I'm going to put him over here. These are both played. And I'm going to do that right. I'm not going to be able to activate Throg. Hey, thanks so much for the resub, Grey Warden. 8 months for Grey Warden of subs. That was a weird way to say that, but I did. So if I play Throg, I won't get the extra attack, but I will get the attack from dual knives. So let me play the Trooper. If I play Throg, I will get a total of 3 attack, which isn't going to do anything for me. So yeah, it doesn't look like I can hit anything this turn. If I only had 1 more recruit, I could actually hit the Stonekeeper. But I'm not going to be able to, so I'm probably not going to play Throg yet. Got 3 recruit. Yeah, I didn't make 6 recruit. But if I do play Throg, I can pick up mood swings, but I don't think I want mood swings over here yet because I can't transform it. So let's take another supersonic flight for 3. That's really going to help me. That works great with dual knives. I mean, look, it's almost, oops, all Skaar. It's all knives, definitely. Drax is a knife somewhere. And I will hold off on playing Throg. I'm going to wait. I'm going to put him back into the deck. And, ooh, that's a lot of grace. Buy me some time. Here we go. Turn 10 is another Hydra base. Yeah, I would have almost an escape. I'd almost have a stone escape right now if it weren't for the bases. So thank goodness for them. That one is going to be at 4 attack because, of course, Ocupado. All right, let's play Long Arm of the Law, which is not going to activate and get a bystander, but it's just going to let me draw a card. I get an operative, so I am left with 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit. I could rest the wound away, but I got too many good things here. So do I want Scarred Past, or do I want the Divided? Let me look at the Divided card again. I think it's going to be worth taking. There we are. Yeah, this can draw the instinct cards that I've got with Excessive Violence, or I can get 3 recruit, or 2. Yeah, I need the Versatility right now. I don't really know where I'm going, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Divided Drax on the right for 4. Plus, I get a more expensive thing out of the HQ. And, ooh, there's Ms. Marvel's rare Rising Hope. It's a really good HQ, yeah. Okay, size changing Strength and Covert. So this means if I played a Strength and Covert card, this costs 5. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Versatile 4, Cheering Crowns. This is going to be a great pickup for the left-hand side or the right-hand side, but I'd rather take it on the side that cares about strength. But the right-hand side, Cheering Crowds needs bystanders, so it's probably better suited for the right-hand side because Ms. Marvel can get bystanders to fuel Cheering Crowds. Left-hand side doesn't have that bystander engine. I only have the 1 Ms. Marvel card anyway, but I don't mind a rare that's with another rare in the HQ that is only cost a 5 if you complete everything. Okay, we got a 4 and 2 on turn 11, and that's going to give us another twist. I could have the best decks and the best hero deck in the world, but if I time out to the twist, I time out to the twist, and there's nothing I can do about it. So that is, we're getting dangerously close to the evil wins. We got another tactic attached onto Ronan. So let's update that. There are now 8 hits on the Masterminds, plural, that I got to do. That's a lot. Haven't done a single one yet. Boy, do I hope those 2 were tucked to the bottom. Pretty please. 4 recruit. On the left-hand side, now I'm faced with the fact that I don't have anything here I think I really want to take. So what I can do is try to go for another sidekick if I don't need an officer. If I get a sidekick, maybe I'll get an instinct one, and then I can take mood swings guilt-free and try to transform it. Or I can take a copy of Scarred Past, but I don't think it'll help me that much. Although it is an instinct card, so that'll work with dual knives. I'm choosing to... I've been doing a lot of recruiting. I'm going to go with a sidekick. We'll see what I get. It's a standard. That'll actually help with dual knives. But nothing hit for 2. All right, we got to reshuffle now. We got an Absorb Energies. See if I get some more Captain Marvel cards to get a lot of recruit, pick up a rare or 2, and then just take off. Absorb Energies is very good. There's not too many recruit ramp cards in this game. I think there's got to be more attack ramps than recruit ramps. But a recruit ramp is fun, especially in the relatively early game like we are now. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing. Darn, no other Captain Marvel. I gotta thin this deck. I gotta fight more bases, but they're occupied. I got 5 recruit here, though. And I don't have a covert and strength, so I can't size changing Ms. Marvel. I don't have covert. Well, right side is going to be more likely to have covert strike, and that's where I want it anyway. There we go. Turn 12. Another base. Only one more base, and I can start KOing things. But thank goodness for the bases. Again, I would have had escapes by now. So, what would I rather do here? KO a card from a hand or discard pile, get a recruit, or rescue a bystander? Let's see, I do energy drain. I'm going to end up, if I decide to KO a discard pile card, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 recruit total. And that will let me get... Rising Hope costs 7 this turn. So 4 is not going to let me get anything special. I think I'm just going to go with the 3. But the KO is good. But if I do get a bystander, that's going to help fuel the cheering crowds I'll get later. So I think I'm going to go with triggering the bystander right now. The KO is nice, but its energy drain is sticking around. Although, hold on, never mind. I have a wound, and I can KO a card. Okay, I forgot I had a wound. I'd rather KO the wound. If it was between a gray card and not doing that. But yeah, let's get rid of the wound, especially. So we're going to start with Long Arm of the Law. Draw a card. It's an operative. Okay, and now we're going to trigger Energy Drain. I always forget, I got to read carefully. Some cards say you may KO a hero, but Rogue is pretty general. She doesn't have restrictions on her copy powers for the cost. She doesn't have restrictions on what you can KO as far as a card or a hero. That's why she's great. And triggered, I may KO a card from my hand or discard pile. I will KO this wound to get 1 more recruit. Core set is designed to be pretty simple that way. And I got 5 total recruit, and I've got 3 attack. All right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Mood Swings card because it's probably going to transform pretty soon. And I'm going to get more Skaar cards anyway. So we're going to go with it. Taking Mood Swings for 5. Maybe transform it a little later. Another Divided Drax. Unfortunately, I cannot hit anything for 9. For 3. I can't hit... I was looking at Firelord. I can't reduce his attack from 9 enough or at all. So that's that. Maybe left side can do something with the... No, I can't. Left side can't do anything except for recruit. Just keep biding my time here. I've only got 3 cards, but they're 3 good ones. The KO power will help with all the Wounded Fury I'm going to get. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of that wound, actually. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Here's all I've got. I've done, like, no fighting. I have 1 Hydra base in each victory pile, and that's it. Turn 13 is our first Infinity Stone that's not a person. The Power Stone gets +1 attack for each other Infinity Stone in the city and or escape pile. Ambush. Each player without an Infinity Stone in their victory pile gets a wound. So, looks like left side's got the Blunt Force Trauma. Right-hand side's got just a standard wound, but that's that. Fight, KO one of your heroes, then KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. So let's adjust this. Power Stone gets +1 attack for each other Infinity Stone in the city or escape pile. So it just gets +1 right now. There's only 1 other. It's still at 7. The Stonekeeper stays where he is, but... and I can't do any more fighting this turn. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruits. I was doing so well with those Captain Marvel cards, but she just went away. She's not showing up. So once again, I have the choice. I could take Scarred Past. I could take the Divided card. I don't hate it for this side. You have to do Excessive Violence to check for a card, and if you get it right, you get to draw it. It will trigger Dual Knives. And Xander is Invincible does give me the extra recruit if I need it, so... And I get to draw a lot of cards with Captain Marvel. I just need more KO power that I don't have here. So I'm going to somewhat reluctantly take this Divided card here. Don't really want it, but I gotta refresh things. Okay, there we go. Another Supersonic Flight has appeared. Speaking of Supersonic Flight, I drew 1. I got to draw 3 cards this next turn. Is it going to be enough to clear the city before the escapes? I'm really trying. Turn 14 is the Heartless Computer Scientist Bystander. Goes to the Power Stone. Look at that. How does that happen? Okay. I have some trigger choices here. So I have 1 wound in my discard pile from the Power Stone. So let's say I do this. let's say I do Scarred Past, 2 attack. I copy power Scarred Past, 2 more attack plus Wounded Fury. That's 5 total attack. Soldier is 6 total attack. Long Arm's going to draw a card and get a bystander. And with 6 attack, I can almost hit the Power Stone. We'll see what happens when I draw a card. Or I can hit the Stonekeeper, but regardless, I don't want those stones to escape. So I think that's the order in which I want to play these. So let's do it officially. Starting with Scarred Past, 2 attack, no activation. Copy powers, plays a copy of another card I played this turn. That card is covert. This card is covert and that color. I will play another Scarred Past, 2 more attack. Wounded Fury activates. I got the 1 wound in my discard pile, so I get 1 more. I'm at 5 attack. 6 attack from the Soldier. Let's Long Arm. Draw a card. It's an operative, and I rescue a bystander, and it's a standard one. Good. Get some fuel for the changing crowds, cheering crowds that I can get maybe later. All right. I've got the 6 attack. I didn't quite get 7, so I cannot hit that Power Stone, unfortunately. But I can hit the Stonekeeper. If I wanted to, I couldn't hit anything else except for a Hydra base. So let's just make sure this doesn't escape. Each player KOs one of the heroes. So let's play my operatives first before I hit them. Left-hand side is going to lose 1 power on something. Yeah, I'll just have to KO Agent from my hand. It's worth it. So Stonekeeper's gone for 5, which is also going to weaken the Power Stone down to base. And each player KOs one of their heroes right now. So Hydra Operative. And then Shield Agent on the left. Okay. Now, I'm going to take another Scarred Past for 3. Yep. And we got Big Impact. Size Changing Strength. That's a great one for the left-hand side. So she's splitting up her time, working on her own, and then working with Carol on the left. And that's what I need. So, ooh, look, I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit this turn. If the city is empty, I get 8. But I can... Rising Hope is Size Changing Covert, so I can get the rare Ms. Marvel over here on the right-hand side this next turn, unless, you know, the thing happens that I don't want to say, and it's probably going to happen. Turn 15, Space Stone comes in. The Space Stone gets +1 attack for each empty city space. So it's going to get +1 attack. Ambush. The Space Stone captures 3 bystanders, then move an Infinity Stone from any city space to the bridge. If there's a villain there, if there's already a villain there, swap them. So who am I moving to the bridge? The Power Stone or the Space Stone? I think the Power Stone because it has fewer bystanders. And anyway, let's do this in order. 3 bystanders. 1, 2, 3. It's going to be Undercover Agent, Radiation Scientist, Double Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Look at that. I got Scientist and 2 agents. So all captured there. Then move an Infinity Stone from any space to the bridge. I'm going to move the Power Stone there. And no swaps. So there's our Power Stone. +1 attack for each empty space. So the Power Stone, I don't know where the heck all... Oh, my counters are on the Hydra base, that's why. The base is empty, so yeah, as I adjust counters, that's a good target to go for. So we've got 1 extra attack, so 6 attack here. I can actually steal this counter because I don't need that. And Power Stone gets 7 attack for the 1 extra stone. And then, of course, this city's base is empty, so the base is only at 2. And I do have 2 attack this turn. Got to remember Dual Knives is out here, so we're going to start by... We're going to play the Sidekick first. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, Throg is here to help me out for real this time. Supersonic Flight. 1 attack. Draw a card. I played a Strength card, so Dual Knives gives me a 2nd attack. I've got a 3rd. I've got a 4th from this Trooper. And I'm only going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit again. So, do I play Throg? I'll get 1 more attack. Let's calculate it. I got 3 recruit. I could get 5 recruit and 5 attack if I do this. Will 5 do me anything that 4 can't do? No, I need 6 or 7. I could hit a base that's... nah, that won't help me. So, and I want to get Supersonic Flight anyway. Or I can get Big Impact. I don't think I want to play Throg yet. So, as far as recruiting, Big Impact has Size Changing Strength. Only cost me 2. Yes, I can get Flight and Big Impact with Size Changing. So, I'm deciding on that. The question is it worth getting 2 cards to lose Throg? And I think it is, because again, Throg is just a one-time use. and I can just get attack from these instead. So that's probably the smarter move here. So yeah, let's play Throg. And I didn't make 6 recruits. I get the extra attack though from dual knives, so Throg goes away. And let's do the big impact first, just because it's cheaper, just in case. Cost me 2 to get. And what comes in? Okay, cool. Energy drain for the other side for KOs. And Supersonic Flight as well. And there's Throg. I'm so sorry. You helped me, though. Ooh, I need to stretch my legs is a very good card, even though we're not taking it this turn or at all. More KO power, size changing covert, and champions, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. But it can only be triggered by Ms. Marvel in this setup. And again, the only thing I can fight is a Hydra base. I have extra attacks, so I might as well fight a Hydra base that is powered up. I wish... oh, no, wait, hold on. These are at 7. I wish I had one... I'm so close to having 2 ranged cards. He croaked to reduce them even more, but I'm not there. All right, I'm going to take out the base in the sewers. Because that's the one that's most likely to be occupied as things go on. I'm going to fight it for 4, and I will KO a shield agent. I didn't KO him, I used him. He's a friend. Alright. By the way, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx it, but especially those who are there Tuesday, are you noticing that effects and things are running a bit smoother today? I think I figured out what the major problem was, and so far, so good. We're about an hour in, so I think I can talk about it now. Because it's been consistent enough. Okay, yeah, way smoother. Yeah, it was... if you were there on Tuesday, I don't know how you could miss it. It was an absolute disaster. But things are so much better now. Hopefully it stays that way. Alright, this is going to be good. A lot of recruit, a lot of attack. Or some attack, but... Turn 16 is another Hydra base. This one is going to be 4 attack. These bases are saving my life right now. All right. No covert to trigger. I do have the divided card to consider. On Tuesday, my stream was just slowing to a chug. Cards wouldn't disappear from up here, from up there. Things were not working, and it was like my computer was on fire. So it's much better today. And Avatar's already done the math and says I can get a rare. So let's follow along. Let's catch up to him. All right, so we got 2 recruit. The city is empty. Get +1 recruit. That's 2 recruit. Oh, last time I said I was going to get the rare as well. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I can get Rising Hope. With size changing, it goes down to 5. So yeah, that's going to be where my efforts are. I'm also tempted to take Ms. Marvel's uncommon, but the rare is better. So let's just go for the rare and hope. Oh, let me just stop for a second. Attack-wise, all I could hit... unless all I can hit is something for 3. And that doesn't hit anything in the city anyway, so let's get the rare. We're going to play Xander is Invincible for 2 recruit. 2 recruit. 4 recruit. 5, 6, 7 recruit. Thanks to size changing, Rising Hope only cost me 7. And that's exactly how much I have. So, mine. I love this card. It's Viv Vision and Sam Alexander Nova fighting Orgo. I love admiring the art and the rares because I rarely see them. That's how they work. Pretty good. Okay, that's it. And I've got another Absorb Energies, which would have been better earlier, but I'll take it. I got Mood Swings. Maybe I can transform this if Ms. Marvel draws into an Instinct, or maybe I'll draw an Instinct right now. And I didn't, so we'll have to wait and see. Left-hand side, though, has a pretty good turn. So hopefully... okay, good. That wasn't a thing. Well, okay, it wasn't Morg either. Although I wouldn't be mad if Morg showed up at this point. Terrax the Tamer, Cosmic Threat, Strength, Ambush for each Strength hero in the HQ. Terrax captures a Bystander. There is a single Strength hero in the HQ, so Terrax is going to get 1. But he's going to get defeated pretty quick with all the Strength cards I've got, hopefully, if I draw the right ones. So he's going to get himself 1 Bystander, and it's the Private Investigator from Messiah Complex. The Hydra base goes back up to 4. And now I finally have a full city, so I got to do something about that. So let's start by drawing cards. Here we go. Supersonic Flight. 1 attack. Draw a card. Fire loads are 0. Yep, I got three range cards. So they will be 0 as soon as I decide to reveal them. But yes. So let's do this one at a time so I don't lose track of things, because I will lose track of things. So I drew the card. I get 1 attack for dual knives. And let's do it again. Another supersonic flight. 1 more attack. And draw a card. I played a strength card, so I got another attack from dual knives. Let's play my 2 troopers. 5, 6. Let's play absorb energies. 2 recruit. For each other range hero you played this turn, you get +1 recruit. I've played 2 of them, so up to 4. This is the hint of what a Captain Marvel deck can do. And I'm up to 6 recruit and 6 attack. So like Avatar says, I can reveal all 3 range cards to reduce Firelord's attack 3 times 3, so I can defeat them for free this turn, which is good because I can also clear the Space Stone. And Cosmic Threat Terrax is down to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 as well. So I can hit Terrax if I feel like it as well. Let me go ahead and make a note of that. Oh, I can also reveal dual knives as well, right? So he's actually at 2. Because I don't have to play it this turn. Yep. So he's only at 2 if I reveal. That's correct. That's fun. Okay, so let's look at Firelord's fight effect. Nice. All right. Each player reveals a range hero or gains a wound. So right side's going to gain a bunch of wounds. But for a side that has Wounded Fury a little bit, I don't really care too much. So, and yeah, and those bases that are going to clear. So that's pretty good. 5 fights. That's a lot of points per turn. That's going to increase my points per turn just by this 1 turn. Do I hit space first? Do I have to hit space first? Why? Let's go ahead and fight Firelord twice. Just making sure what Joel's talking about. You mean the Space Stone? Move and or swap any number of villains to other city spaces is the thing. Yeah, oh, you're right. That is true. If I did want to hit the Space Stone this turn, I would have to hit it first before I defeated any other things. Okay. I thought you meant it was a restriction, but it's more like a choice. So right now, the Space Stone is at 5 attack. So if I wanted to hit the Space Stone, I could hit it for 5 before it buffed up. You're right on that. I only have 1 attack left. And then I couldn't hit Terrax for 2. But I do get 3 bystanders. I honestly rather they go to the other side for the cheering crowds. But what am I going to get? It's, okay, player choice gains a shield officer. You may KO one of your heroes. And play a copy of one of your shield or Hydra. Alright, if I do this, I can play a copy of a trooper. And I can get enough attack to hit Terrax anyway. So we're going to go bump, 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 bump. Or actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. So good catch on that. That is definitely what I want to do first. So it's only at 5 right now. No empty spaces. Let's do that. Hit it first. And I can do 4 fights, but it's 4 villains. Okay, so hitting them for 5. And I can move and or swap villains to other spaces. I'm going to... Yeah. So I can swap the Power Stone all the way to the bridge. All the way to the sewers. But I'd rather keep the Hydra base spaces open. I don't really care if it's on the bridge. It doesn't really matter. So, could go Lord, Terrax, base. I could. So that would be the 5 fights that Avatar was talking about. But I think I'd rather hit 4 villains than 3 villains and 2 henchmen this turn. Because those aren't really in the way of anything at all. Plus, I want to get the stones out of the cities, in particular... because a Master Strike is going to cause 1 to escape. So I'm going to go with this plan. And I won't swap anybody because we're just going to take everybody out anyway. And we'll leave the Power Stone where it is. Take it out for 5. Alright, and rescue these bystanders. So first we got the Undercover Agent. Who's gaining the Officer? I don't know if it's a standard or what. I'd rather it go to the Rogue side because she's got more KO power if I want to get rid of it. So right side's going to gain 1, and it's a standard officer. Okay, next bystander is going to be the Radiation Scientist, which is going to KO one of your heroes or hero from your discard pile. I will KO the Shield Agent I've already played. I don't have a discard pile right now. And then third bystander is the Double Agent of Shield. I play a copy of one of my troopers to get a 2nd attack by design. And now I'm going to go ahead and hit Terrax for 2 and get the Private Investigator. Cosmic Threat with 3 strength cards. No fight effect. Get out of there. And we got the Private Investigator. Always check your bystanders, folks. And choose Recruit or Attack. Investigate for a card with that icon. So, by the way, these lose them. If I investigate for attack, there's a good chance I could actually get enough attack to the base. I only took the 1 Absorb Energies, right? I'd love to get a second one, but I don't think I've got one. I'm going to say attack. I'm going to investigate for attack. If nothing else, I'll set up my next hand. And, yep, this one would have worked either way. So I take the divided one, and I tuck the Shield Agent. Love the Private Investigator. And let's go ahead and play the divided card, which is also going to trigger Dual Knives if I play the Drax side. So that'll give me 3 total attack. Although, recruit-wise, I can get Skaar's rare. Yeah, more rares. Probably getting the rare is the smartest thing to do. But the thing about Skaar's rare, I mean, obviously, I gotta change this back. It's got Wounded Fury, which this side is not really built for, but it is 4 attack, and I can KO wounds. So if nothing else, you can KO any number of wounds of your hand and discard pile. So this can nerf all the wounds that come my way. So even though I'm not using them, this clears all wounds, and that's really, really good. So, yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and play the... and the strength card for Dual Knives, yes. So I'm going to play Xander is Invincible, this slide right here. Get the 8. That's done. Recruit Skaar. Left-hand side is nuts right now. All right, we got another Mood Swings. And now these are at 0, technically, so I can go ahead and fight them both right now. Fire Lord, each player builds a range hero or gains a wound. Should I get the wounds now that I got Skaar? Nah, I think it's still best not to have the wounds. So I'm going to still reveal the range to avoid the wounds. Right-hand side is going to gain 2 wounds. I'm going to fight both of these Fire Lords. 1, 2. For 0. And 2 wounds will go to the right-hand side. So it's a Standard and a Grievous. Technically, again, those effects happen at different times, but didn't really matter. And, yeah, I played the Recruit, so I don't have any more attack, but that doesn't have any more attack on it. And that was a very good turn, let me just say. Okay. What's left-hand side left with? I can use the rest of the KO power from the Hydra bases to just clear everything else out, and left-hand side is going to do very, very good. And yes, the stone doesn't have any buffs because no Ethnicity or Escape pile. So far, very good game. Turn 8, and I could lose it all. Really unfortunate scheme twist. There's more. I just rescued the rare at the right time. So, Cosmic Threat, Instinct, Ambush. Put each non-Instinct hero from the HQ in the bottom of the hero deck. So, we got 2 Instinct heroes. I lose a copy of Energy Drain, unfortunately. But 1, 2, 3, and Absorb Energies, which I don't really need anymore. I just want KO, Thinning Power, and Drawing Power. So, we'll see. We get Borrowed Brawn and Rogue, a great one for the left-hand side. We've got Need to Stretch My Legs, Ms. Marvel. And we got Prison Riot, which is also a great one for the left-hand side. And Morg comes on in. Right-hand side is going to make mincemeat of him if it's got enough instinct cards. 4 attack on that base. Let's see if I can draw into instinct card to transform Mood Swings. It's going to cause a reshuffle, but I lose 4 grays, so I'm not upset about it. Should I do a recruit first? So, option A, I recruit everything I've got first, recruit Mood Swing, or play everything I got first, recruit Mood Swings, then draw a card, see if I draw Mood Swings again. Or I draw right now and see if I can transform Mood Swings now. I think what I want to do with the breather I've got in the city, I think I would rather recruit Mood Swings first, give up on transforming it now, and then draw to get that new Mood Swings into the shuffle. Or not draw at all. No, because I'd rather have these 4 grays out of the shuffle. So let's do that. Let's play 5 recruit. Let's take Mood Swings. Then we'll draw just to make these grays miss the shuffle. And if I get an instinct, I'll have size changing covert and I can get another Long Arm of the Law for just 1 recruit. What a steal. Oh, we're zoomed out. Let me move this over here. Yeah, this is a very good hero deck. It's a fun one. I predict a very high fun level this turn. You can't always say how the shuffle could be what it is, but I think you'll at least have fun with the heroes. I don't even know if I'm going to win this. All depends on where those twists are. Okay, enough shuffling. I draw a recruit. So I can do it. I got 1 recruit. Long Arm of the Law, size changing only costs me 1, so I will take it. And Big Impact. I'll play 1, 2 attack. That's enough to hit one of these 2 bases. KO one of your heroes. And we're going to go ahead and KO this operative. Okay. Now, let's see if this hand is going to pay off because of what I just did. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. I could rest these away. I could save them for Wounded Fury. Or I could just end up having to discard them. So we'll see what happens. Turn 19. Oh, oof. Okay. And the grim reminder of the fact that I have not hit either Mastermind yet. So I need to start doing that because this is twist 4. I lose in 3 more twists. That's it. We get another tactic in here. So now Ronan's got all his tactics. I wasn't going to be able to avoid that. Oh, and then the Master Strike is below him. I got to try to hit Ronan soon. Get him out of there. Or Thanos, by the way. Thanos is actually at 13 attack right now. No, +1 for each Infinity Stone Severe Escape. He's at 12 right now. So either one. All right. Twist 5 to 6, by the way. Each Mastermind captures a bystander. So just 3 more. That's it. Let me increase the counter for the last time. Now it's 9 hits. But left-hand side, if any deck can do it, left-hand side can do it. Let's see what I got here. Starting with the Supersonic Flight. 1 attack, and I draw, and I get an attack for the knives, and my deck is empty. So I've got 3, 4 attack, 3 recruit, and then we're left with Big Impact, Versatile 2. So, no Cosmic Threat on Morgue. If I take 2 attack, I can hit the Power Stone. And the Heartless Computer Scientist is tech. You may KO a card from here to discard pile. I don't really have any tech cards, so it's kind of going to get in my way a little bit. But I want to get the stone out of there before Thanos causes it to escape on a Master Strike. So I'm going to take the 2 attack and hit it anyway. Oh wait, do I have the divided Drax? I have a Monorail over here, so she's in my discard pile. So she can trigger the Scientist if I want. So I'll take the 2 attack. I'm going to hit the Power Stone. Yeah, exactly. We realized at the same time. That might work out for me. So here we go. Fight, KO one of your heroes, and KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. Gladly. So we're going to fight it for 6 before another Infinity Stone shows up. KO this agent. And then, do I have a wound? I do. I have this this blunt force trauma. All right. I got another stone. No stones in the city. Oh, I get the Heartless Computer Scientist. I'll show you on the close-up. It is to recruit and attack when you may KO a card from here or discard pile. So yeah, I can use that to trigger some KOs. Too bad it can't KO itself, but I do gain it as a hero. And Thanos goes down to 11. There's no stones anywhere right now. I've got 3 recruit. Size changing puts this down to 4. I don't want it anyway. Big Impact I can take. By the way, did they get the bonus attack for the Big Impact? I think I missed 1 attack, but it doesn't matter. Couldn't do anything with that 1 anyway. I forgot to get the other attack from Dual Knives, so I should be at 1 right now. But I will recruit this Big Impact for 2. It's not, in all full scheme of things, it's not the total best, but I can still use it. And maybe KO it later if I don't want it. And we're replacing with another rare, Cosmic Energies Captain Marvel. And guess what? This is a strength, range trigger, which I should be able to get over here. You get +6 attack. Oh man, I really want this. I really want that so badly. I can't even tell you. Let's see if I get 7 recruit in my hand. With Versatile and with the Divided card, I do have the ability to keep getting a lot of recruit late in game after KOing things, but also, and with Absorb Energies, but not having to commit to being locked out of getting enough attack. So that's what I love here. That's everything you want in Legendary. I could. She can single-handedly defeat Ronan, at least for a little bit. All right, here we go. New hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now, I mean, this is good. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit if I want it, so there's a good chance when I draw a card, I could maybe... And oh, dual knives. If I got a second dual knives, too, I'm not going to get greedy. I'm just going to work with what I've got. Left hand doesn't have as much good. Turn 20 is a second Master Strike, unfortunately. So, nerfing hands a bit. Let's do Ronan's again first. There's going to be a lot of these. So he gets another... let's do the first effect. Each player with 6 or more cards in hand discards 2 cards at random. It's going to nerf that. But if I can thin my deck on the left enough, it won't hurt as much. And I've already done a lot of thinning. I almost want to save all the bases for the left-hand side now. Okay, 2 cards at random on the right-hand side. It's a Fatal Blow and the Operative. Okay, could have been worse. I'm left with 1 wound and my other good stuff. Left-hand side is probably going to get a little worse. All right. We've got Big Impact. Ouch. Oh, I'm going to lose Skaar's Rare. Okay, definitely hurt me on the left. Still got 2 grays. Ouch, ouch, ouch. He really doesn't like Carol, for obvious reasons. They got some history there. Okay, and it becomes +2 for Ronan. So Ronan's out of 11 attack. And now we get some wounds. So, although we do have Victory Pile Infinity Stone, so hold on, maybe not. Okay, the leftmost Infinity Stone in the city escapes. That one whiffs. And Infinity Stone worth 4 VP or more enters the city from your Victory Pile. So right-hand side has the Stonekeeper. That's worth 3 victory points. So the Stonekeeper is going to enter, and each player does not gain a wound. But we do have to trigger the ambush on the Stonekeeper. So the Stonekeeper ambushes if the Soul Stone's in the city or escape pile. Nope. If it's in a player's victory pile. I don't think I've seen the Soul Stone yet. I saw the Power Stone. 3 VP. Oh, 4 VP or more, not less. Okay, good. I'm glad I got that wrong. I'd rather him not come in. Yeah, he's worth 3. My brain did the thing, so thank you for catching that. But each player gains a wound, though, so... Oh well, wounds go out. Okay. I'll take the wounds. Let's move on. He's still only at 11, tied with Ronan right now. Alright, let's start drawing a card first. Let's draw into a soldier. So not much is going to be done here. Morg. Morg back. Korg's his brother. No, he's not. I'll play what I've got. I got 3 recruit. I've got 4 recruit. Morg, Korg, and a Porg walk into a bar. We've got 1 attack. And I've got the wound. Okay. So I can rest the wound away. But I should probably just keep recruiting. I can need to stretch my legs for 4. Yeah, more KO power. I'll take this for 4. Why not? Why not, I say. And there's Anger Management. 1, and then Strength Smash 3. Another great one for the left-hand side. After all the drawing. Okay, we got some wounds in the discard. How many wounds in the discard pile? I got 1, 2, 3. Okay, got 3 wounds in the discard pile. I can trigger Drax here on the left-hand side. So I can go 2, 7, 12 attack on the right-hand side is coming up. That's good. This hand got nerfed. And here comes Nebula, looking for stones. Ambush. Nebula captures a hero from the officer deck or HQ that costs 4 or less. I'm going to give her Borrowed Brawn, so I can hit her this turn and gain it. Because I only have to hit her for 4. And I can do that. So let's give her Borrowed Brawn. Yeah, Borrowed Brawn is a bit better than Anger Management here. So, here you go. Actually, it should be up here. She doesn't get it. She's got Borrowed Brawn. Replenish. Prison Riot. That's also good. I'll have more attack than that, though, after Drax. So, 1 attack. Draw a card. 1 attack for the knives. 2, 3. Or 3, 4, actually. So, I can get 3 recruit with Big Impact instead. 3 total recruit. So, let's do that. Let's spend the 4. Fight Nebula right now. choose a player, KO the hero, choose a player to gain it. Left-hand side is going to go ahead and gain Borrowed Brawn. And we're going to take out Nebula. Another stone is out of the city. 1 recruit. I'm going to play a big impact for... Oh, did I just give myself an extra attack? Oh, the dual knives. Dual knives Herald. Whenever I play a strength or instinct card, I get 1 attack. So, Supersonic Flight gave me 2. But no, good catch. Trying to catch me. Paying attention. So, big impact is 2 more recruit when I choose recruit versatile. And I will take... Yeah, I know, it's a little off to the side, but it's not... Artifacts are one of the hardest things for me to show on stream, even when I'm zoomed out. I haven't figured out a perfect method yet. I could get 2 attack for more KO with Hydra base, or I could recruit Anger Management, but this is really good. So I'm going to go ahead and take Anger Management for 3 instead. And, ooh, we have the uncommon, one of the uncommon Drax cards. By the way, if you don't know, the cards in Infinity Saga and also Marvel Studios Guardians have a different card distribution. Just gotta get rid of these. Okay, I can do the tech KO trigger. That's good. But I'm still trying to hurry up. Turn 22. As soon as I hit Ronan, he'll lose all his artifacts, so I really want to do that. So Stardust shows up. Cosmic Threat, Covert Fight. Choose one of your Covert heroes. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, add that hero to your hand as a 7th card, which will help. Each player with 6 or more, so it won't help with that. Okay. With the left-hand side, yeah. All right, let's get a bunch of attack this turn. So we're definitely going to play... Whoa. We're going to play the left-hand side. I am invisible to attack. Excessive Violence, I get to draw a Strength or Instinct card if it's the top of my deck. But let's go. So Scarred Past. I got a lot of wounds here. Once again, let me just confirm the count. I think it was 3. That's 1, 2, 3 wounds in my discard pile. Yup. So I get 5 attack for each Scarred Past I play. I'm at 7 attack right now after I get plus 5. The second Scarred Past puts me up to 12. All right. So I can hit Ronan. I've also got 3 recruit. I can also hit Thanos. But if I hit Ronan now, he'll go back down to 7 attack. But he does have a villainous weapon tactic. Does he gain it or does it go to the city? I don't remember what happens to it. Thanos is probably not going to get too much more attack. I'm managing the stones pretty well. Ronan is more likely to keep increasing with his artifacts. This gains it. Yeah, I don't want him to get any more strikes on top of that, so I'm going to hit Ronan for 11 right now. Plus, I can gain these so when 2 more Master Strikes happen, hopefully I can trigger the 3 more happen. So I gain these to my discard pile. Let's reveal the top tactic. Yeah, why not? That's the kind of thing I would do retroactively if I didn't reveal, but yes. I do want to Excessive Violence him for the Drax effect. So, Ancient Kree Armor. Fight. KO one of your heroes. Rescue 2 bystanders. Ronan captures this as a villainous weapon, and it becomes an artifact when you gain it. Whenever you gain your first wound in any turn, you may KO it. Pretty good here. I can actually cancel things out. All right, let's do this in order. KO the operative. You get 2 bystanders. We start with Lawyer. There's She-Hulk. When you rescue this bystander, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Draw each of them that has at least 10 words of rules text. Put the rest back in any order. Okay. Oh, man. The rare doesn't have 10 words of rules text. Copy Powers does. But this has... Size changing, I guess, is 1 word. So this technically has 4 words on it. And the soldier does not. But I'll put this on top just in case I can... Drax can draw Rising Hope. So I'm good there with the Excessive Violence. So that'll be happening in a second. We've also got a second bystander. It's Magic, who would have been better for the other side, but I'll take her. Okay, and Ronan's going to get this, so he is at 12. And what I love about the villainous weapons is I don't have to put dice on them. It's right there. Okay, now I've got 3 recruit left, but I get the Excessive Violence effect, and here's what happens. And I can copy Powers, the rare. So this is all going great. Top card of my deck. It is Strength, so I draw it. And now let's Rising Hope twice. So the first Rising Hope. So I can I can play this, cheering crowds it, then play a copy, then cheering crowds the copy, right? That sounds fun. So I can get 16 attack right now, if I'm correct. I don't want to take cosmic energies. Let's just get as much attack as I can get. Yeah, 4 times. How many bystanders do I have? I have exactly 2. So let's do this in order. I'm going to start just by playing it. 4 attack, versatile, 4 for 4. I'll cheering crowds by putting the lawyer on the bottom of the bystander stack. And I'll get 4 more attack. Let me pause before I play copy powers. Morg is at 9, 5, 2 attack this turn. I don't know if I'm going to hit him. Because he's got 3 instinct. Produced by 3. I probably just want to go for Masterminds. I'll play the copy of it. Because why not? Copy powers. I'll play a copy of Rising Hope. 4 more attack. 12. And I can choose the cheering crowds if I want. What is he at? Oh, I thought it was at 11. Yeah. He's at 3. Okay, so I can choose the cheering crowds for 4 more attack. I have enough attack to hit Ronan again. But 16 will be enough to also hit Morg. Cosmic Threat Covert, by the way, I have a little bit. So Stardust is down to 7. Numbers. That's 1 Covert. That's it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to get the attack. So I will do the cheering crowds right now. We'll send the other bystander back to the bottom of the bystander stack. For 4 more attack, I'm up to 16. Let's keep hitting Ronan and getting all the artifacts off of him. Let's go ahead. We got 7, 12. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit him. Okay. 12. We got 4 left. Yep. So I will gain the Kree armor, artifact, and another tactic. Here we go. So we got Ronan's Throne. Fight KO one of your heroes. Rescue 2 bystanders. Ronan captures this card as a villainous weapon. Becomes a triggered artifact whenever a scheme twist is completed. Draw 2 cards. Here we go. I got a KO a hero. It's going to be Maria Hill. Everybody else is awesome. At least it's not 2. KOing Maria Hill. I get 2 bystanders. First one is a standard bystander. Good. I'm powering up my cheering crowds. Second one is the public speaker. I get 1 recruit. And Ronan gets his throne. He's up to 10. Okay, this is all played. I've got 4 attack left. I should probably hit Morg. Clearing out more of the city. So, down to 1. Taking him out for 3. What a productive turn. I got 4 recruit left. I will pick up Scarred Pass because it's helping me. It did a lot in the early part of this turn. I will take it for 3. And replace with another Absorb Energies, which I don't really want that much anymore. Although, if I can use it to get Cosmic Energies. Is Captain Marvel the only hero where 2 card names have the same word in them? Or can you think of any other hero sets where 2 different of that hero's cards, at least 2, have the same word? I noticed that when we were doing the tier list for Captain Marvel. So you've got Absorb Energies and Cosmic Energies. The shared word being energies, of course. I wonder if anybody can think of any. That was good. We hit the Mastermind twice. We got 2 artifacts off of him. We're going to shuffle them up and see what artifacts we get. And Jarvis goes back up to max. It is 3, 4, 5, 6. No artifacts. 1 wound, though. Okay, turn 23 is another Morg. Oh, so much for Cosmic Energies. I was going to get it this turn, too. That's too bad. Oh, well. It's okay. I still got a lot of good stuff. So each non-instinct hero from the HQ on the bottom of the hero deck. So that's going to be everybody except for Drax. It's okay. I got 2 rares already. I'm not going to complain. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, another rare showed up, and it's an even better one. Revenge from my family is double the attack you have. Excessive violence, you may KO a villain from your victory pile to do its fight effect. Honestly, even better. That's a good bet. I wonder if that's actually true. All right, hold up. So can I get 8 recruit this turn? I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I can get Drax as rare this turn too. So not that much of a shame. Let's start with our Supersonic Flight. 1 attack and a card draw. And another attack for the knives. I will do a KO as well, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Xander's Invincible side for 2 recruit. This does not give me bonus attack. I will play Heartless Computer Scientist. 2 recruit. I will KO. Both Captain Marvel and have. So, oh, is it the exact same card name? I didn't even catch that. That's funny. All right, I will KO this card from my discard pile. This wound. A 5th recruit. Absorb energies is 6, 7. Plus, for each other range hero you played this turn, you get 1 recruit. I played 1. That's all I needed to get Revenge for My Family, which is a really good one to have over here. Whew, 3 rares. Hey, the wrench is here. Thank you. 2 more. All right, what Cosmic Threat's going on here? I don't think I have any. So Cosmic Threat Covert, no. Cosmic Threat Instinct, no. So I'm going to hit the base that's expensive. Hit it for 4. Oh, yeah. And her power set? Sure. A little bit different than Bishop does, but they do have that in common. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and KO this Shield Agent. Going for all attack. We're going to double it. Double it and pass it to the next person. My deck is really thinning to be very optimal. Look at this. 1, 2. Here's the rest of my deck. Just got to do a little more weeding, and this is going to be perfect. The question is, do I have the time to do it? You know, there's encyclopedias you can look at that have the whole power set and the attributes. I think Marvel.fandom, I think, is a good place to look. Has their entire power set. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. A little better. I need more supersonic flights. I need to keep drawing. Turn 24 is... Oh. The game may not let me do this. Okay. What are we at? Twist 5. Each Mastermind captures a bystander. Looks like Thanos is getting a standard bystander. Very close to the end here. And then villain standard bystander for Ronan. How nice, they shared. Okay. What do I got? I got KO power to get 1 recruit. I got the Champions trigger. There are no Champions heroes. I can't draw anything, so I might as well play Ms. Marvel and she can trigger herself. But then Energy Drain can trigger off of Ms. Marvel. So let's go. 2 attack. You may KO a card from your discard pile. Is the effect I don't get now, but I can KO this wound from my hand. Although I think I'd rather have the wound in my discard pile for the Wounded Fury that'll come next. Plus, if I spend Cheering Crowds now, I don't have... I've only got 2 bystanders, so I want to save it for the rare, I think. If I do, I would get 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack, which wouldn't be enough to hit a Mastermind. Cosmic Threat. I'm not going to draw anything. Morg is going to go down to... It will trigger itself. Yeah, like I mentioned, I get it once. But I don't think I want to waste my bystanders now. I want to save them for the rare because I'm worried. I want to get that max Cheering Crowds. Especially if Copy Powers comes up with it again as well. So, Morg's down to 9 if I reveal the Instinct card, and then Stardust is down 6 because of the 2 Covert cards. He's at 4. And max attack is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I think what I'd rather do is just play her, not do the Cheering Crowds, play Energy Drain, 2 recruit. I will KO this. I will keep the wound, actually. I will KO... This is going to be weird. I'm going to KO the soldier for 1 recruit. I'll play Scarred Past for 2 more attack, and I'll play the Soldier for a 5th. And then what I'm going to do is this. I'll fight Morg for 4. And I basically get to teleport one of my covert heroes. Do I teleport Energy Drain for the KO power, or do I teleport Need to Stretch My Legs for maybe more KO power and definitely more attack? I think Stretch My Legs got teleported. So I'm going to even play the teleport animation, even though it's technically not a teleport. Goes to my hand as an extra 7th card. And Stardust is defeated. And for 3 recruit, I will pick up Nothing Goes Over My Head. Great card name. As far as card names go, there's another Ms. Marvel. Okay, extra card. 1, 2, I forget what that is. 3, 4, 5. Wow, kind of a mess of a hand, but it's the Necrocraft ship, that's what it is. But I have to play it for it to work. Here we go. It is Drax coming back in. Drax the Tamer comes back in, and he has ambush for each strength hero in the HQ. Drax captures a bystander. So he's going to get 1, 2, 3 bystanders. Didn't he get 3 last time? It's going to be a standard, and the engineer. Going to not Morg, Drax. Hold on. Backwards. It goes here. They go here. We're all good. So Cosmic Threat Strength is going to be fun. We'll see what I draw before I start to activate those. Let's start by, of course, drawing cards. Supersonic Flight. 1 attack. Draw. 1 attack for the knives. We are going to go ahead and play the rare. I don't have any wounds. And I don't have any number of wounds to KO. So it's just going to give me 4 cards. So I'll take it. We're going up to 6. Plus 1 for the knives. 7. We got 8, 9. We will play I'm Invisible, up to 11 attack. That's an instinct card. That's another attack from the knives. That's 12. And hold off on Big Impact for a second. I can hit Ronan for 10. Cosmic Threat Drax, is it free? Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, he's at 0. I reveal all 4. So he's free. So I might as well hit him first, right? For free? Because I got the 4 strength cards. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll get the bystanders. So, yep, taking him out for 0. Yeah, I can excessive violence to 0. So, yeah, let's do that. Turn it down to 11. Excessive violencing on 0 is pretty fun. And then standard, and the engineer. Here we go. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it costs 0, KO it. And it does not, but hold on. I'll get to draw this. Now we activate I Am Invisible. Top card of my deck is Strength, so I draw it. And I will play Borrowed Brawn right now, which is great. I get 4 total attack. Actually, more than 4. 12 for the base. 3 more to 15 for the effect. And then 1 more for playing a Strength with Dual Knife. 16 attack. And then I got Big Impact here. So I can get 19 total attack. So maybe I can hit Ronan twice. Let's just go ahead and hit him for the first time for 10. I'll have 6 left. Up to 8. Maybe I can't hit him because he's only 7. And he's got the effects. So should I hit Thanos? Nah. I'm going to keep hitting... I'm going to keep hitting Ronan just in case. I'll get bystanders out of it. So, or should I save the right side to hit Ronan for more bystanders for cheering crowds? Right-hand side's got a lot already. But there's more strikes coming, and I kind of want one Mastermind to be gone before more strikes happen. So let's keep focus firing on him. Hit him for 10. Down to 6. And I get an artifact. And we'll see what he's got. Oh, I got the bystander too. How long has he had this? I think he had it now. I honestly can't recall. It was kind of hidden. The Cosmic Rod Warhammer. Fight KO one of your heroes. Rescue 2 bystanders. Run and capture this card as a villainous weapon. Okay. So I didn't play my Shield Agent yet, which I should have done. No, I'm tempted to save it so I can play Big Impact in the Shield Agent to get 3 recruits so I can get another Supersonic Flight. Ronan's discard might be worse than some Wounds of Stones coming back. Yeah. It is definitely worse. It's the most debilitating. So, I'm just deciding. Definitely. Do I KO a trooper so I can keep my 3 recruit? I'm going to get rid of the Grays anyway. So yeah, I will KO a trooper this time. Rescue 2 bystanders. I get a standard and another standard. Lots of standard bystanders for the left-hand side. And Ronan gets, I think, one of his strongest. Is this the strongest one he's got? Is it 13 now? Okay. I did play I Am Invisible, so if I reveal for Morg, right, he's at 10, he's at 9 right now. Which means I can't hit him. Well, I can. I'll play Big Impact for 2, I get 1 more attack, I can clear him. So what's better right now, recruiting another Supersonic Flight or hitting Morg? I think it's recruiting Supersonic Flight is better. And I get another KO with Hydra base anyway, so let's play Big Impact for 2 attack, or 2 recruit, sorry. 1 attack from the knives. I'll play the agent, a 3rd recruit. I'm going to get a Supersonic Flight, fuels all the stuff I'm trying to do. And we're going to hit the Hydra base as well for 2. A little more KO over here where I need it. And get rid of the shield agent. Okay. This deck is clean. Pretty clean now. What do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I get a hand with not a lot of attack, and I got double the attack I've got, but I do get to smash 3. So right now, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 attack. Depending on what else I draw. We'll see. Would love to double more than that. Too bad I couldn't get a transform mood swings over there. Okay, we're in the end game, by the way, so I'm just going to play this for a second. We'll keep it up for just a little bit. It's only going to matter for the time stone, and I don't want to keep it up if I don't have to. But oh, no, that's not good at all. Oh, man. All right. We're down to our last scheme twist left to play for the villain deck. I'm doing well, but I could just lose the timer. Oh, I can zoom back in too. No more locations. That's rough. Each mastermind gets a bystander. All right, I'm going to phase the end game out, but it is still the end game. We don't really have to worry about it too much. So Radiation Scientist for Thanos. And we got a standard for Ronan. Okay, I'm scared now. Next twist loses the game. The Master Strikes, by the way, are Necrocraft ships that give +2 attack. Or no, that's as a villainous weapon. Artifact there, whenever a Master Strike is completed, draw a card. So they don't give any attack right now. And he's got a bystander. Let me play that as the artifact. Yeah, this hand I can't really do much. I think I might just teleport. I want to get rid of these wounds, but I also don't want to get rid of the wounds because I got more Wounded Fury coming with a full deck. So I really hesitate to KO those. So I think what I just want to do is teleport magic right here. Let's teleport her. Let's play mood swings for 3. Got 4 recruit. We're going to pick up we're going to save our bystanders. We're going to pick up another Scarred Past. Whoops, dropped it. I really don't want this game to end that soon. Marvelous Strength. Oh, this is going to also help me win the game if I have the time. And I won't even play I Need to Stretch My Legs. I'm just going to end my turn right there. I'm going to keep the wounds there. And just move on to the next turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Yeah, that Wounded Fury is going to really give me a lot. So let's see. Okay. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I could lose the whole game right here. So we'll see what happens. Oh, so I've never been happier to see a strike. But it's going to nerf me, though. That's the thing. I really hope I don't lose what I don't want to lose. Yeah, I was doing so well, though. All right, nerf time. This left hand was going to pop off, but I don't know if I have the time. Really fun decks, though, no matter what happens. Oh, and I got to move over because we zoomed out. We zoomed in, so Drax is there. Okay, I lose Supersonic Flight, and okay, the 2 cards I really wanted to keep, I lose those 2. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I wish I had only 5 cards, so that would have been much better. I do get to trigger the artifact on the right, but it's not going to really make up for what just happened. Of course, right? Okay, right-hand side, got away with it a little bit easier. But, okay, he gets his ship, which is going to be +2 more. So he is at 7, +6, +2. He's at 15 attack, more than I think he's ever been this game. So let me just consolidate. Give him the big ol' 15. And then Thanos is sitting pretty, just unharmed. And then we got the right-hand side. Whenever a Master Strike is completed, draw a card. So right-hand side gets to draw a card for the artifact that's out. It is an operative. That's cool. And here's all I'm left with after that. Could have been so much better. Yes, but it says each player who had 6 or more cards, so it doesn't matter what happened. It would have to be 5 or fewer to not have that happen to him. Okay, and now I can't smash anything. Oh yeah, oh my God, I almost forgot Thanos' effect, which is going to increase my Wounded Fury that I can't trigger. There's 100 things to do, so I appreciate that. All right, no stones are there to escape. I'm pretty sure I do have one worth 4 VP or more on the left-hand side. Nebula is worth 2 VP. Power Stone's worth 5. Yep. And the Space Stone is worth 5. So the Power Stone, the Space Stone gets +1 attack for each empty space, and that's going to be really strong. The Power Stone, each player without an Infinity Stone on their victory pile gains a wound. So let's have the Power Stone go in. This could be the weakest thing, ironically. No wounds go out. Once again, he gets +1 attack for each stone in the city and the escape pile. There aren't any right now. And each player without a stone in their victory pile gains a wound. Each side has one, I believe. Yep, Stonekeeper on the right, all the other stuff on the left. So nothing else happened. Oh, my head hurts. I really don't want to see a twist. Well, I've got 2 attack from Anger Management and the Dual Knives. I've got a 3rd attack here. I've got no triggers at all whatsoever. I got 2 recruit. And then 2 more recruit after absorb energies, and that is it for this turn. What an awful situation. I'll take another borrowed brawn, and that's it. Wish I kept that rare. 1, 2, 3, 4. All my graves piled up, and that's a reshuffle. We're down to the last 15 cards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is going to be a good turn with all those draws if I survive that long. Any turn could be my last. This turn could be my last, and it is not my last. It's the Reality Stone. Gets +1 attack for each Master Strike in the KO pile and or stack next to the Mastermind, so it has Striker, basically. Ambush. Reveal the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Play a Master Strike from among them. Put the rest back in any order. Okay, I get to rearrange things and see where the twist is. And then fight same effect, but KO the Master Strike. Instead of playing it, then whether you KO it or not, put a card from the bystander deck on top of the villain deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Top 3 cards of the villain deck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Make sure before I reveal I'm doing this correctly. Yep. This is where we find out if I lose soon. I'll do them one at a time to make it dramatic. It's a base. It's a Time Stone. It's a Master Strike. So the bad news is I have to play a Master Strike. Yes. Unlike Striker that cares about strikes in weird places, this doesn't actually power him up because it doesn't have that caveat. So the rest go back in any order. Let's, of course, go base, then stone. And we play the Master Strike. It's kind of... It sped up the game a bit. A little. Let's do this again. Okay, each player with 6 or more cards in hand discards 2 cards at random. When did that happen last time? Most recently? because left-hand side... Oh, because of the teleport. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did I discard over here? Oh, I had 8 cards in my hand because I teleported one and something drew an extra one. So I had 8 total cards. So now I've got 6 cards. Oh yeah, I drew... Okay, here's what happened. I teleported and then left side got the right side to draw one. So now I have 6 cards again. So I have to do it all over again. I thought I was going to be safe from it. But I lost 2 cards, but I went down from 8 to 6 instead of 6 to 4. Yep. Which is going to hurt me after all. All right, so... Yeah. We figured it out, but that's unfortunate. All right, let's go ahead and discard cards at random again. Yep, it was the artifact draw. The artifact and the teleport is what I'm saying combined put me from 8 to 6 instead of 7 to 5 or 6 to 4, which means this activates. If I had one less card drawn at the end of my turn last time, or the teleport, I wouldn't have had to do this. Here we go. I lose magic and I lose the soldier. So much for that teleport anyway. It hurt me and she's gone. And this turn was also going to be good. So at least I know I have 2 more turns before a twist. Here we go. 1, 2. Okay, I lost 1 supersonic flight, but I do get to keep 2. So the silver lining. He's going to buff himself up again. So he is at 7, 13, 15, 17 attack. We're just going to straight up just put it on him there. Make it easy. 17 attack, Ronan. Overpowering Thanos. Big time. Okay, now we got to do Thanos' Master Strike before I forget. Infinity Stone escapes. Nothing I could do about it. Back to back. So leftmost Infinity Stone escapes. We'll take care of that first. The Power Stone is going to escape. The first Infinity Stone escaping the entire game. Let's KO one of my heroes that cost 6 or less from the HQ. Well, one of my heroes, but you know. No escape effect on it. Let's... It really doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to actually get rid of Need to Stretch My Legs. Although it's 4 attack if I Cheering Crowds. I don't have that much, though. I don't really have time to transform anything. I'm going to actually get rid of... Yeah, I'll get rid of Anger Management here. Give me something good. I wish I got that Captain Marvel rare. Okay, then that's 1 stone escaped. Infinity Stone from your 4 VP or more from your entrance to city from your victory pile. I don't think I have any. Remember, I just have the Stonekeeper. Yep. Each player gains 1 because I can't do it. So, right-hand side, left-hand side. Okay, now I get to draw a card because of the artifact that I've got. So I will draw... Yep, exactly. Right now. Copy powers. Okay, I get to transform mood swings and do the weird thing. Yeah, let's show everybody what a copying transform looks like. So this is fun. So I play mood swings first. 3 recruit. Doesn't activate, right? So now I play copy powers. And I play this as a copy of mood swings. So, and I got to do some sleeve manipulation here. So give me 1 moment. So mood swings is there without its sleeve just for a second, just so I can show this off. So what's going to happen is mood swing stays out here. I play copy powers as a copy of mood swings. 3 more recruit. You may gain a wound if you do transform this into Raging Savage. So I will gain the wound. It's going to be a standard wound. And then copy powers, right? If I'm doing this correctly. Right. Well, we have a ruling on this, actually. Devin actually ruled on it. But the copy powers goes to the transform pile. And I lose copy powers. And I actually get... Yeah, this is how it works. I actually get Raging Savage, 3+ attack, and Wounded Fury. So that's exactly how it works. Which is a weird thing, but... Alright. So I'm going to do a sneaky and put mood swings and copy... And take copy powers out of her sleeve. Because I need an extra sleeve now. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and play Raging Savage. Which is going to give me 3 attack plus Wounded Fury. How many wounds do I have? I've got a good number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm at 8 attack. All right. I'll play the artifact, Master Strike artifact. I can hit the Reality Stone because it doesn't get any buffs. Morgue is down to 9. I got a 7th recruit. I'm going to go ahead and recruit a copy of Mood Swings again, just in case I have the time. And I'll get a sidekick. I could get Miss... No, I can't get Miss Marvel. Get a sidekick, and it's an instinct sidekick. It's Darwin. He's great. And, yeah, let's just go ahead and hit the Reality Stone for 5. Because the Master Strikes are in weird places. Same effect, but KO the Master Strike instead of playing it. Then whether you KO or not, put a card from the bystander deck on top of the villain deck. All right, well, I'm going to speed up the game if I get another one. I know what the top 2 cards are. But that's going to... Oh, I won't speed up the game. The bystander. Okay, perfect. Well, I hope that happens. Okay, here we go. Let's do the same effect. Top 3 cards of the villain deck. Make sure I don't reveal any extras. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 4. Okay, the first 2 should be the ones we already looked at. The Time Stone in the base. And the third one is... Okay, it's not a Steam Twist. I'm getting lucky there. So, no Master Strike. That's actually good. I just prolonged the game. Whether you KO or not, put a card from the bystander deck on top of the villain deck. Cool. So I'll go base, Stardust, Time Stone. And I get an extra turn, basically. Pretty good. Which cancels out the turn I lost, so it's back to normal. So, it all canceled out. And we put a bystander on top of the villain deck. So I'm back to the normal number of turns. This side did more than I thought it would, but I sacrificed Rogue to the transform pile to do it. And that's all I can do. I know I have at least 3 turns left. Time for the left-hand side to do something. Sad I lost the copy powers, though, but that was worth it. Here we go. Turn 29 is going to be that Hydra base. Oh, the bystander. Oh, I forgot the bystander was there. I just put it on top because I didn't know what it was. Engineer goes to Morgue. Not exactly a free turn, but I basically traded... Oh, I didn't trade anything. I played the Master Strike. All right, let's see what I can chain into. Give me something good. 1 attack. Draw a card. Okay, and that's a second attack from the knives. I will play Anger Management to smash the agent away. Smash 3, so I get 1 base. 3 more from the smash. And then 1 more from playing the strength with dual knives. Yep, I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play the other Supersonic Flight. 8, and a card draw. Ronan's Throne comes out. I get 1 more attack from the knives for playing Supersonic. Whenever a Scheme Twist is completed, draw. That's just useless for the rest of the game. But there it is. It's out there. And then we got Big Impact. I can hit Thanos if I take Versatile 2. So I'll take it. 10, 11, and a 12 from the knives. So I could hit Morgue, but why would I hit Morgue when I hit Thanos? So let's go ahead and hit Mastermind. Before, oh, hold on. He's a 12 exactly because he gets +1, but I can still hit him because of the stone that escaped. I forgot to put his attack on him. But yeah, so he's at 12, but I have just enough to hit him anyway. Thank goodness for the knives. Let's hit him for 12, and I got. You should have gone for the head. Oh, this would have been worse if I... Okay, basically this is the final blow. KO one of your heroes. Oh no, I gotta KO one of my heroes. Alright, who do I KO? If this is the last Mastermind tactic, you do not win the game. Players must fight Thanos 1 more time to put the Mastermind card on the victory pile and win the game. So, wouldn't help change anything. So who do I KO from this? Probably Big Impact. It gives me the least amount of anything. Although Skaar does make me discard a card. With all the card draws, it's fine. I can actually play it for 1 anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and KO Big Impact because I have to KO something. But I do get this tactic. Okay. Let's put his attack back up. He's at 12. He's always going to be at 12 or more. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to get those rares in the same hand. I have a little bit of time. Okay, I got 3 cards. Oh, yes. Did I miss? What did I miss? I missed the bystanders. Oh, because... Oh, the ones that are under him that I can't even see. Thank you. I wasn't even seeing them. All right, 1 and KO hero from your discard pile is what I can do. So, or one of your heroes. There was a shield agent there, so I'll KO the shield agent. Thank you for that catch. I think that was all the bystanders he had. Okay, back to turn 30. I'll play from the villain deck the Hydra base that I knew was there. So let's zoom back out. Kind of a mess. KO pal. So if that isn't the final tactic and you're not playing Final Blow, then you can still win after all 4. Yes. So basically, this is like, if this, you should have gone for the head for the movie, right? So if it's like, if this is your final hit, it's not your final hit because you missed. It's funny because most tactics say if this is not the last tactic. You just don't want to get that tactic last. If you're not using the Final Blow, otherwise it doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's see. Rising Hope. I don't see why I wouldn't double this up again. But let's start with I Am Invisible. Maybe for some excessive violence to attack. I gotta hit things. No covert triggers except for the ones it's gonna get itself. So I will do a Cheering Crowds. I'm gonna do Versatile twice for 8 total attack. First time up to 6. We will send that Radiation Scientist. Oh, left-hand side got the Radiation Scientist. And the other one. Right-hand side has Public Speaker. Let's tuck that. For for Cheering Crowd. So up to 10, I'll do the Versatile 4 again. Attack. And a Soldier makes 11. And let's start drawing some cards before we hit anything. Draw a card, no trigger on this. All right, discard passed. I'll play it right now. I get to activate it because of Drax. Up to 13, and a lot of Wounded Fury coming my way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attack. 19. Whew, that's pretty good. Let's do another card draw and rescue a bystander. First we draw Ancient Kree Armor, and then we rescue a bystander. It's going to be the Piece of Delivery guy. I could draw a card now or later. I'm going to draw a card now, hoping that it's another Wounded Fury card, but I don't know. And it is another Long Arm. So I'm going to hold off for a second on that, because I will have to do a reshuffle if I do this. Ancient Kree Armor, whenever you gain your first wound at any turn, you may KO it. Not as much useful here. All right, I got 19 attack. Yeah, Ronan's got 1 tactic left, and I don't do the Final Blow because he's got 1 left, and he's got a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, I gotta defeat them all to win. So let's go ahead and hit Ronan for 17. Oh, that was right next to the button that I meant to hit. So Ronan laughs at me, and then I challenge him to a dance-off, and subtract that hit, and I go ahead and hit him. There we go. 2 left. Not big at all. If endgame was a few turns ago, I think we're down to like 13, 12 cards maybe. Maybe less than that. So I get the Warhammer. Just do this. And here's what happens. I get the 2 other artifacts. I get the bystander. And Ronan's going to go away because no Final Blow on the second to last Mastermind. But this does happen first. KO one of your heroes. Alright, I'll KO the operative I didn't play yet. Rescue 2 bystanders. Ronan's going to capture this, and then he just goes away because he's gone. But you do have to finish this effect out. It's a Aspiring Hero. I get a Sidekick and a Standard Bystander. So the Sidekick is going to be... I mean, yeah, that's all I can hope for. Layla Miller. And he is going to capture it. But no Final Blow. He is gone. To the KO pile with both of those. Thanos is the only one left. So the question here... Oh, and I can Excessive Violence. Although, here's the thing. If I wanted to choose to have Excessive Violence, or I can draw a card anyway, I have a full deck. There's a lot of wounds in here. So I don't think I want to draw. I kind of want Ms. Marvel's Rare to show up for the rest of the game, so I'm not going to do any more card drawing. I'm just going to end there. As far as Morg, he's down 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, not going to hit him. So I can hit the Hydra base, but I don't want to. So I'm going to end my turn there without doing anything else. Shuffle in the whole thing. So I gotta hit Thanos 3 times. Okay, League Sheet is up. League Sheet is up and ready. All right. Do you mean the entry form? The setup B? Very cool. All right, we'll see how I finish this out. I know the next card, not the next 2. No, I do know the next 2 cards, right? I know they're not twists. I forget how many cards I've played. Anyway, shuffling up. I'm really nervous to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stone and a Herald. It was 2. Thank you. So 2 turns of no twists. Live left side can do something if I draw. Okay. But we'll see. I got all these triggered artifacts. So strike, strike, first wound. Oh, I just said, oh, the setup B in the Google form and all that is what you meant by League Sheet. Okay, turn 31, there it is Stardust with no ambush effect. So let's see if I can draw something good. Sweet. Great job. I look forward to seeing setup B. Let's start by drawing a card. Okay, 1 attack, and I draw. Okay, Borrowed Bronze. This will get me somewhere. I got 1 attack for that. For the knives. All right, so I'm going to play both Borrowed Bronze. Each going to effectively give me 5 attack. 1 base, 3 trigger, 1 for the knife. So that's 5, 10 more attack. I'm at 12. That's already enough to hit Thanos. Does he KO always KO hero? Just in case, I'm going to play the Shield Agent, the Shield Trooper. No excessive violences. So let's just go ahead and hit him right now for 12. Okay. And I got Destiny arrives all the same. Oh, I forgot about the snap tactic. Uh-oh. Each other player reveals a hero that costs 7 or more or gains a wound. I don't mind gaining a wound. I don't have a card that costs 7 or more on the right-hand side. No ultimate. He looks for ultimates. That's specifically what he's looking for. That's funny. Okay. So wound. Here it is. Standard wound. Tactic defeated. 3 more times, everyone. So let's play Absorb Energy. It's going to give me some good recruit, actually. It's a very good tactic name. Now, one of the best things the MCU does is flavor, because you know what the movies are, and the cards do a great job of representing it. And the more memorable quotes in the film or projects, the better it is. And who has better quotes than Thanos? All right, range for each other range hero you play this turn, you get +1 recruit. So I'm going to get 1 recruit for the 1 range card I played this turn. So that's just 3. Big impact. I'm going to... Actually, hold on. Are the Scientist 2 more recruit? I'm going to take and hopefully be able to use this turn. Marvelous Strength. Strength for each other strength hero you play this turn, you get +1 attack. If I had played it this turn, just imagine. It's very good. All right. Replace another Drax. And we've got Big Impact. Yeah, I can only get up to 3 attack, which won't hit anything. Is that correct? No, I'll get 4 attack because of the dual knives. So I'll take it and I'll hit the base. So up to 4 attack after I play it for 2. 2, 3, 1 for the knives. So let's hit the Hydra base for 4. And we will KO. Should I KO the Trooper or should I KO the Computer Scientist? I think I just need to get as much attack as I can get. So I think I'm actually going to lose the Scientist. That 1 attack might put me over. And it's not really triggering. Yeah, I'm going to lose the Computer Scientist. And then we'll take out the base. We can zoom back in. Okay. It is very close. Okay, look at this hand, by the way. If I can survive for 2 turns, that's already 4, 6, 7, 14 attack right there. But there is 1 more Master Strike in the villain deck proper, so... I'd rather the strike than the twist, I think. Well, I definitely, not I think. Okay, 2 more cards. 5, 6. Could have been better, could have been worse. So that is 4, 6, 7, 8, 12, actually 11, and 22. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Ronan's gone. Thank you. So I do hope it's a strike. But now we've got the Time Stone. It is endgame. Oh, no. I forgot what the ambush was. All right, do I lose right here? Play another card from the villain deck. It is. Oh, no. Oh, man, I was so close. And just at that immediate moment, that is twist number 7. And that means immediately Evil wins. Rough. Oh, man. I could have finished this if I had a little more time. Oh, but I didn't quite get it. This is rough. And that right there is why I hate timer schemes that make you lose when there are still twists in the villain deck. Yeah, those early master strikes with Ronan really hurt me. If those did not happen, I could have won this. Very close. And the left side deck was this is one of the most fun decks I've played in a long time. Very good. Losing that Captain Marvel rare in the HQ to Morg was rough. That could have helped me. Just like the movie, we almost have him, then he used the Time Stone to rewind it all and win. That's true. All right, I feel better about it just because that's what happened. All right. Ollie, if you're there, will you do me a favor and send me a link to the entry form, and I will fill it out live on stream for you. At least up until the comments, which I'll do off screen. Let me go ahead and resolve the predictions. There wasn't really a good way to predict this turn. It could have gone either way, really. Especially since his scheme adds 4 more hits on the Mastermind you need, but doesn't add the villains to the villain deck. Yes, to give you more time. That is the rough part. Plus, these artifacts kind of clogged me up because they don't really do much, and they prevented better draws. Because I had to hit them, right? All right, that is the game. It was fun, though. But unfortunately, Thanos and Dark Alliance are not eliminated. So we'll be facing him again. Yeah, if you hit Ronan early while he's 7, you'll be in a better position. Okay, so it was a lose, unfortunately. Straight up lose because of the Evil Wins condition. It should always have you shuffle in the second Mastermind as always leads group on the first twist. Oh, so specifically for the scheme. And this scheme is from Secret Wars Volume 1. So it's not the earliest set, but it is one of the earlier sets. So yeah, not shuffling that in and the early twist does make this a little extra tough. But I think partially it's because the scheme doesn't do anything else. It's just extra Mastermind in, so it counters that, not exactly making it easier, but no extra effects got to worry about with making that a little tougher, you know? Okay. I guess we can just go to the league form if the league sheet is up, and we can look at setup B together because it's already done. Let's look at it together. Here we go. I'm gonna pop this open. Let's check out setup B since it's already done. This is really cool. I haven't been able to do this before. All right, popping this open. I'm gonna zoom out just a tiny bit. And some people are already looking at it, so 75. All right, so we are down to Infinity Saga Thanos' Dark Alliance. I would change this to MCU Thanos or change this to Infinity Saga, but it doesn't really matter. All right, here we go. So it looks like setup B is Ebony Maw as the second Mastermind. We got Spider Foes instead of Heralds of Galactus. We got Sentinel as a Hydra base for more KO, except it doesn't help with the city. And then we got Hulk for Skaar. We've got Black Panther Infinity for Drax, is pretty good, and Black Widow for Ms. Marvel. So you got some Widow in here, and then Captain Marvel and Rogue are staying in. That's pretty good. And then we got the special rules here. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my matches. This is fun. Let's do it together. All right. So here we go. Let me grab a keyboard. Then we'll end it. So what's my name? Pickletop Games. We played setup A. I did not win the game. And let's count our VP right now so we can enter it. Left-hand side's VP. A lot of VP on the left-hand side. Got 1, 8, 9, 10, 17, 18, 19, 20. A lot of cards anyway. 21, 22, 23, 24, 29, 30, 32, 36, 40, 41, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 54, 55, 56. Rogue and Black Widow is great, so should have fun with this. So, 56 on the left-hand side, but can you do it in time is a question. Kind of reminds me of, well, you have Captain Marvel as well, so that's going to be interesting. And then right-hand side's VP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 14, 20, 21, 24, 25, 26. 26 is there. I only had one. Turn count was 32. It's right there. And only one escape. How much fun was this? Even though I lost, the hero deck is so fun, especially with the cosmic threat and the villain deck, being able to take those guys down quickly. I'm going to give this a 5, even though I lost. It's kind of rounding it up from a 4.5, just because of the whole scheme part of it. But it was fun. I'll enter my comment offline. And that is the game. Remember, I'm streaming again on Sunday. I'm going to be streaming the tournament setup from week 6. Stream on Sunday, stream on Tuesday, stream on Thursday, and that's it. I will see you guys on Sunday. You all take care. Enjoy this one.